was like fifth, I think. We did a little this week in history to start with. You guys, did you like that or not? This day in history. Well, let's do that again here. Let's see if we can find it here. Maybe if I can gotta get my iPad right. Max, how you doing, Max? Max Sprague, he's up in Ashtabula County. That is getting up there. That is getting up there. So I don't know. I don't know if we're on the radio yet or not. Are we on the radio yet?
I think so because he went outside to check
All
in the car.
right. Well, if we're on the radio, welcome WZAA listeners. And we apologize if you've been enjoying the music, but you can have your music back at 10 o'clock. We do have a special guest today that's coming on the show, and her name is Natalie. Natalie, she sells Tupperware. She sells Avon. She sells no.
Pure romance.
Pure romance. Pure romance. But today, she's going to mainly focus on Tupperware. Tupperware.
But she won't be in for like an hour or so.
Yeah, she'll be in. I think I told her. What did I tell her? To get here about
8:30.
Get here at 8 and be ready to go by 8:30.
Yeah.
That's what I told her. Yeah.
So she'll be here later. So for now,
everything's working according to Rick. So there we go.
you should be able to hear us over the air
Yep.
if you're within 25 miles of our station.
Do us a favor, folks. Share the show. Share the show. All right, and let's get started with a little on this day in history because we don't want to talk politics the whole time, especially when we have Tupperware coming on. Anne Frank captured on this day, 15-year-old Jewish.
Yeah, let's
diarist
not
Anne
talk
Frank.
politics. And Frank was captured.
Nazi concentration camp, but this is history politics, a little different. So there we go. I'm not going to read that whole thing, but anyhow.
History's repeating itself.
Let's see.
Yeah, just wait till I'm captured. The second Anne Frank.
The second.
You've already been captured, hon.
Okay, Dayton, Ohio. Oh, in 2019, the Dayton, Ohio shooting becomes second mass shooting in 24-hour period. This is August 4th, by the way, Tuesday. I'd like to welcome everybody here. 1942, U.S. and Mexico signed a Mexican Farm Labor Agreement.
Migrant workers.
Yep. Henry David Thoreau's Walden is published today in 1854. Ooh, Oscar Pistorius became the first amputee runner to compete at the Olympics. But what happened to him? What happened to
Oscar?
Oscar?
He fell down.
Huh?
I haven't.
He fell down and went boom.
Oh, come on, folks. Now, what? No, Oscar
What do you get me
Pistorius
for?
is not only known for this, the first amputee at the Olympics, but he's known for something.
Murder.
Yes. Yes. He murdered his wife.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
it's just a slight.
Yes, he murdered his wife.
Yeah.
And,
Okay, well.
Yeah. And
Oh, you didn't know that?
He's more known for that.
He would have been better off just falling down and going boom. Huh?
He murdered. He thought somebody was according to his story, he thought somebody was breaking in his house and shot her down. Yeah.
I don't believe.
Wasn't she in the bathroom?
No,
though?
seriously, you need to look at it.
No, I mean I don't believe he thought that.
Yeah, but didn't she end up being locked in the bathroom or something? They said, like she was trying to get away from him. Really.
All I know is he's a murderer. He killed his wife.
Well,
I don't know
was it
anything more than
convicted?
that.
Because I know that it dragged on for the longest
It
time.
did.
Yeah.
I have never heard of it. Crazily
It
enough.
did drag on. Oh, you need to look him up, Oscar Pistorius. Let me see it here. On August 4, 2012, he was a first South African, become first amputee to compete at the Olympics by running in an opening heat of the men's 400 meter. Pistorius finished second out of 5 runners and advanced to the semifinals, where he finished 8th out of, read more. I'll tell you here in a second.
I'm sure they're not going to mention him murdering someone.
They might.
He was
You never
a
know.
national hero at the time.
8th out of 8 runners.
There you
His
go.
image would drastically change early the next year when the star athlete was arrested for murder of his girlfriend. He was found guilty in 2014. Pistorius was born in 86 without his fibula, which that's hard to believe. That's one of the biggest bones in your body. Let's see. 2004, Pistorius competed at the Summer Paralympics
What are you looking
in
at me
Athens,
for?
Greece. She's going to remove your
I got my fibula.
I know.
Richard Keach is
I
on.
see her. The biggest part of your body.
I got a fibula.
All right, we're going to go on. Anyhow,
Remember, the
George Washington.
child's part of the show's the last hour, Charlie.
George Washington becomes a master mason on this day in 1753. 1964, slain civil rights workers found.
Within was it Mississippi?
The remains of 3 civil rights workers whose disappearance on June 21st garnered national attention were found buried in an earthen dam near Philadelphia, Mississippi. Michael Schwerner, Andrew Goodman, both white New Yorkers, had traveled to the heavily segregated Mississippi.
They killed them boys. Yes, they did.
1964, yep, they did. I'm not going to read all that, but that happened.
Well, that came the Civil Rights Act of 1964. That's what it all.
Lizzie Borden's parents found dead.
You think
Well,
so?
everybody's dead.
Yeah, Michael Schwerner, who arrived in Mississippi as a Corps field worker in January 64, aroused the animosity of white supremacists after he organized a successful black boycott of a variety store in Meridian. Led voting registration efforts for African Americans. In May, Sam Bowers, the Imperial Wizard of the White Knights, the Ku Klux Klan.
Was he a Democrat?
The Ku
Was he a
Klux Klan.
Democrat?
I bet he was. Of Mississippi. Sent
I'm
word
trying to get
that the
David all
24
riled up already.
The 24-year-old Schwerner, nicknamed Goatee and the Jew Boy by the KKK, was to be eliminated on the evening of June 16.
How anti-Semitic.
They're Klan.
He's
They're
reading
Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah,
I
they're,
mean,
they're against any
they don't
foreign or
care.
outside race. It's not
Yeah,
just
and you'd really be in
directed
bad
at
shape
black
because you're
Americans.
black and
I
you're
know.
Jewish.
I mean, how
On January
rude.
20th, Schwerner returned from a civil rights training session in Ohio with 21-year-old James Chaney and 20-year-old Andrew Goodman, a new recruit to Corps. The next day, on June 21st, the 3 went to investigate the burning of the church in Neshoba County. Price, a member of the KKK who had been looking out for Schwerner or other civil rights workers, threw them in the Neshoba County jail, allegedly under suspicion of church arson. So the whole thing was just a mess.
Setup?
Sounds like. Yeah.
Was it a setup?
Yeah, Carrie Soul, Richard Keach, good morning.
After 7 hours in jail, during which the men were not allowed to make a phone call, Price released them on bail after escorting them out of town. Deputy returned to Philadelphia to drop off the company Philadelphia police officer. As soon as he was alone, he raced down the highway and pursued the 3 civil rights workers. He caught the men just out inside the county limits and loaded them into his car. 2 other cars pulled up, filled with Klansmen who had been alerted by Price to the capture of the Corps workers, and the 3 cars drove down the unmarked dirt road called Rock Cut Road. So, and the rest of the story goes.
Did this all
basically
come
they
out in the
got
trial?
murdered. Yeah, they got.
They had
murdered.
people down there on TV didn't believe in it, and the whole it was a bad deal. And the Mississippi burning.
Now, tomorrow, on this day in history, in 1864, not quite, 1964, what famous event happened?
What's the date?
August 5th, 1964.
Charlie was born.
That's right. That's right.
Why did your thing go black after you?
Because
you said
I
that?
shut it off. Yeah. I said 1864 to begin with. That's how dumb I am.
No,
I'm having a rough morning a little bit. I left my glasses at home.
Charlie.
Be 56 tomorrow. Thank you.
We can tell.
Don't send cards.
Now, is
or
it true?
Happy
Send
birthday.
money.
Just send money.
We
Send
heard
money.
we heard you're going to debate Joe Biden. Is that true?
I could. I would feel bad.
You would
for
be
him.
Anybody
you would
could.
be equal, huh?
No.
Oh,
I would feel bad.
Now, do we think he's really going to be
Any
the nominee?
idea why I can't watch on WZAA page said I was banned?
Richard, what did you do?
Richard Keach said
Richard
he's banned.
Keach.
No one's banned from the WZAA page.
Does he have a? Do you have an ad
Just
blocker?
watch on my page.
Well, no. Do you
Keach.
have an ad
I
blocker?
thought you said you're not streaming it right now. You're only doing.
We
Facebook
are, but see
Live.
the yellow over there.
Okay, what?
That says that. But as far as
Why do you keep doing this ad blocker thing? It's causing
it's
problems
not.
for people.
I disabled it.
Oh.
So I mean, it's part of the firewall. on the website.
Just watch it on my page, Keith. You'll be all right, okay?
Yeah.
But he's watching it on my page.
Or
How do you
watch
know
it,
that?
or watch it on Kim's page. Yeah, either one. Either
Well,
one.
you're the one streaming the video, so technically, even if she shared it, she's watching it from your page.
Yeah, that's
true.
right.
Na, 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 na.
I digress.
All right.
I stand corrected.
This-
In your orthopedic
No, I
shoes.
think what we're
All right.
probably going to do
I
in the
still think
future
Michael
is
Moore's
we're
spot
going
on.
to we're not going to stream live on the ZAA
Okay, wait a minute.
page.
Rick, we
All
need
right.
to talk here a second. We've had this conversation all the way over here this morning, and I need you to help set the record straight. Kim actually thinks that Michael Moore is an intelligent individual,
No.
and I keep saying that he's a crackpot.
No, I put him on the same level as Derek Myers. You don't like the guy?
Yeah,
but he
yeah,
gets
I would say that's
information.
right.
Derek Myers.
Derek
You know,
Myers,
you don't like the
our
person,
Fayette
but
County
they bring the
reporter.
things
think-
to light. Maybe the way they do it, but the information you
That
can't.
they're
change.
both radically left.
Yeah.
Radically.
I agree. I
radically.
agree.
Derek is gay. I don't know about Michael Moore.
Yeah, he's like an earthworm, probably.
Well, that's true.
Who
That's
would,
right.
who would want to do
But
anything
but
with that
Michael Moore,
slob?
he's not crazy. He's a very intelligent man.
Oh, he's
He's just
No, he's not.
he's just misdirected. I mean, as
He's
most
an idiot.
radically left people are. But
my fault. Not my issue.
but he
that
does
dude's
he
an
does
idiot.
make some interesting stuff occasionally.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of
It's entertaining.
It's kind of like up there with Dr. Seuss and Mickey
I know
Mouse.
it's entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Dr. Seuss.
No, I don't think so.
Trying to reconnect. I wonder if. Yeah, there we are. We're back. Nope,
Are
we're
you
gone.
connected to the Wi-Fi?
I don't know if I'm connected to the Wi-Fi or not on that
Would you
phone.
like to try to connect to the
Well, let's see if we are. Let's just see what happens here for a little while.
Okay.
All right. I mean, we're hanging in there right
Well, I can stop. I'll stop the stream to YouTube because we're going to upload it anyway after the show, and that way we won't be using that bandwidth. The problem is everybody's phone is on the bandwidth.
My phone is not on the bandwidth.
I don't think
Stop
mine
saying-
is either.
mine isn't either.
I don't have your password.
I don't think so.
So mine is probably on there. It's just mine and you.
Well, yours has
Max,
to be.
see, he's right. You can be intelligent and insane.
That's true.
true.
I'll definitely
Absolutely.
go along with that.
Yeah.
Kim is a
Living
perfect.
proof.
Kim is a perfect example. There we go.
Since
Kim is a perfect example.
it's 1980, what?
What?
Your birthday.
Were you
Oh,
born?
77.
Oh, 77.
Yeah, I got
I'm
in the
making
last,
her younger than
last
she
little
is.
bit of Carter.
How old are you, Kim?
I am 42.
42. Okay, well, that's not old.
It's not young.
40. I had her in school. That's what's bad.
Charlie, you had just about everybody in school.
I know.
Didn't have me in school though.
No, thank God for that. 56. I'm
Yeah.
56. What's that look for? What's that queer look for, Miss Kim? I see
He
you.
said you had everybody in school.
Yeah.
Well,
And see, when I thought,
it's a good thing this isn't the
Kim,
last hour.
Max Sprague says, "Welcome to his world."
Sit
There you
down.
go.
What are you wearing, Kim?
Harley
here we
Davidson.
go.
okay.
Harley, is that what you're talking about?
Half the time I can't tell whether it's Wilmington something or the hurricane.
Oh, no,
or,
Harley.
Harley Davidson.
And-
today.
Yeah.
Why would she
what are
be
you
wearing Wilmington
What are you
High
wearing,
School?
Charlie?
Trump, baby.
Yeah.
Trump
Wilmington College,
2020.
but not the-
Okay.
Keep
all right.
America great.
Oh,
Keep
boy,
America.
Sydney, what are you
America.
wearing?
America.
A black
man.
shirt with a black blazer.
Sydney looks nice today. Leave
She
her
does.
alone.
I think she looks great.
She's
She always
kind of
looks
overdressed.
nice.
She's overdressed for the morning show.
Kind of.
I usually am too. I'm in,
You know, now if
Yeah,
Bill
like-
Raybeck was here, he'd be in his pajamas.
I am. I stole Jared's
Kim still
pants.
is. Kim
I,
is.
these are Jared's.
Kim is in her pajamas
Those are
today.
Jared's. But
Well,
I hope Jared's not sitting home.
Now who wears the pants?
let's go down the row here, and we'll start with Rick. And just what was like one of the highlights of your week this week? Anything exciting happened this
My
week?
wife's birthday was this past weekend. That was a
Wonderful
highlight. yeah.
answer.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. And you took her someplace besides McDonald's.
That's right. We
Yes,
went
you
to
did.
Raising Cane's up
How
in
was that?
Grove
I've never
City.
eaten there.
Oh, it's great.
It's good.
Oh, that's-
Very
that's-
good.
What'd you think?
I mean, that's some of the best chicken in the land.
What'd you think?
He took me out for chicken tenders.
Okay.
It was good.
Not McDonald's.
It was $7.
Each.
Oh, Jared
A
Friend's
person.
watching. How you doing, Jared?
Hey, Jared.
So,
Hi.
so did you like it?
It was good.
Have you ever had it before?
Yes.
Have you?
So, what,
I've never had
what
it.
did we go up to Grove City to do? Some shopping?
Yep.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
had to run some errands.
Did
so we
you
ran
buy her
some
anything
errands.
for her birthday besides the chicken strips?
No.
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 I was going to ask that question as well, but I didn't want to hear the answer.
Well, Sydney, other than your
She can't drive. I can't get her a new car.
Sydney,
If she could drive, I might buy her a new car.
other than your 20th birthday, Oh, no, you just turned 18, didn't you? No, I'm just kidding.
She sounds like she's 18.
How old are we now?
27.
27.
20?
She don't look a day over 21, though, does she?
She does look young,
She is young.
but so do I. And I'm 67.
Yeah. You had an interesting picture on Facebook this week,
Yes,
too.
I found an
did you see
interesting
that?
photo
I
of my
showed that to
husband
Jared.
that I shared on Facebook. So everyone, please go check it out.
Well, you know,
Absolutely.
I will tell everybody a story here. I've already told Sydney this, but when I was younger, as you'll see by that picture if you go to my wife's Facebook page. But anyway, when I was younger and bar hopping a lot, I was down in the Oregon district frequently, and there was long.
He thinks he's famous.
There was no, well, I was always mistaken
Even now.
for Martin Sheen.
Oh, Martin. Back
Yeah.
then, I would have said Charlie.
Well, that's true. If you look at the
he
picture,
looks
I
like
probably
a
look more
dollar
like Charlie
store
Sheen.
version of
And
Charlie
of course-
Sheen.
Charlie
Oh,
Sheen,
store
Tom
version.
Like
Cruise,
he is the
and,
photo that comes in the
guy
frame that
played
you
the
buy at
doctor
the dollar
on
store.
Now I
Melrose
look
Place.
like Martin Sheen, but part of the reason that I think that people believe that was because obviously Emilio Estevez, their cousin Martin Sheen, Charlie Sheen,
Looks like the guy
they were
from
all, they were all
Melrose
from Dayton.
Place.
Yeah, they're all
from Dayton.
And so I think that they probably thought I was out bar hopping or something. Yeah, but anyway,
Anyway, you know when you buy a new picture frame and it's got a family in it?
Yes.
And there's a picture in it already?
Yes.
He's
That's what she
the
calls the
picture
dollar store.
It's already in the frame that you got to throw away.
Well, some people keep them in there.
Yeah.
It's a little weird,
To
but
bring-
some people.
He was
that's
already
true.
in the frame.
Some people do keep them in there. Yeah, Rick.
We found a Guatemalan family in a frame
all
that
right.
we already
Is someone?
He looked like Magilla Gorilla's dad, Dean Thompson. Looked like Dean Thompson in that picture. Dean Thompson never wears a shirt when he's on Marco Polo. And yeah,
Marco Polo.
Rick had the big.
You
hair.
guys still use that?
Oh God, we have a good time with
Okay, all right.
it gets a little silly sometimes.
What about
but-
TikTok?
No, I've never used TikTok.
Me either.
Trump's banning TikTok. So
Well, no,
it's
he's
okay.
actually going to allow it to happen now.
Oh.
But they want to sell it. Then
Well,
Microsoft won't buy it or
Yeah,
something?
Microsoft would acquire it, and
Well,
I'm
they
sure
need to get rid of
he
it
also.
because children are the only
I saw
people that
something
use
just
it.
recently, though. He said that part of the of money that's going to exchange hands has to go to the U.S. Treasury, not just in taxes. I guess he's saying if Microsoft wants to complete the deal, he wants more of China's money back into the
What's
treasury.
the big deal with TikTok? Why do people want it?
Well,
It's
TikTok
Chinese
is a
brand.
Chinese. It's a Chinese
Spy
platform.
organization.
And that's the same reason people don't want the 5G, because so much of the 5G networks are using Chinese equipment, and we know,
I've heard of it because they have health problems. They were afraid of the 5G.
well,
but
it's
of
more
course.
of a spying thing because
I heard
the
it
Chinese
kills birds.
Well, the Chinese have chips that will send information via the internet back. I mean, they can steal a lot of information. But, during the Obama administration, we were actually allowing Chinese to sell us parts that would go in our fighter jets and things like that. Can you imagine they hit a button during wartime and the jets just fall out of the sky?
Yes, I
What
can
idiot-
imagine that. I think that's very
What
stupid.
idiot would allow us to purchase from China for our national defense? Stupid.
Democrat.
So back to
Completely
good
agree.
things that happened this week. Finally getting out of the MRI machine yesterday at Ohio State.
Yeah.
So I had to have a brain MRI yesterday. They made me
She
wear
does have a brain.
the mask
She does have one.
in the MRI machine.
What?
Yes.
A surgical mask.
A
They gave her.
surgical mask
Why?
in the MRI machine.
Well,
It
she
was
might have given
so
COVID to the machine.
ridiculous during the entire MRI. So halfway through the MRI,
Did you fall
the
asleep?
machine malfunctions.
Oh,
That's what they
man.
So
said.
they made me restart the MRI.
Nice. Did you
But
fall
you-
asleep?
Okay, no.
No.
I
That's
started
very
having a seizure
claustrophobic.
in the MRI machine.
She
so
didn't
they
even get
restarted
music,
the
she said. They
MRI.
wouldn't even play music.
No music. Had to wear the mask. They didn't give me a sedative. Had to restart the MRI. Redid the MRI. I finally get out of this machine. Get cheese sticks from White Castle on the way home.
Oh, yeah, we
And that
got
was
White
like-
Castle yesterday.
White Castle.
Yeah.
I like
That's like a step down from McDonald's. You
Oh,
realize
no
that?
way. White Castle.
It was more expensive.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, White Castle's way more
Jay
expensive.
Gary, Steve
Yeah, White
Jenkins,
Castle is not cheap anymore.
Melissa Caroline watching?
Whenever we go up to Columbus, we usually will get Raising Cane's or we'll get White Castle or stop. There's so many
You're
restaurants
missing
there.
out on the best one, though.
Which is
We ate Sonic a couple days ago.
Oh, I'm not a big Sonic fan.
Me neither.
But Sonic is right
Oh,
here
they're
in
great.
Washington
They're
Okay,
Courthouse.
are you going to
Great
tell
hot
us what the
dogs,
West
though.
one is?
As soon as I can remember the name. Rallies.
Oh, we've been
Love
there,
Rallies.
but it's very
Rallies.
I got the
messy.
best
You
fries.
can't like drive
Rallies.
beneath that.
Yeah, there's a Rallies right there in Grove City as
We,
well.
we
There's
went
one in,
there a
right
couple
Fairborn,
weeks
too.
ago. Well, a couple months ago,
not
and it's
Fairborn.
very
Dang.
messy and it's
Very
very
expensive. Even more
Rallies
expensive.
is not expensive.
No, this Rallies was
Big
expensive.
view. Just go get the 2 for $6.
But
big
we
view
were
for
able to
specials.
eat inside if we chose because there's a lot of places up in Columbus even though you have to
do
wear a
not
mask.
let
Right.
you go inside. It's very weird.
Max Bragg said, I wish we had White Castle up here.
For real,
too.
for real.
Todd Blocker is watching. How you doing, Todd
Todd.
Blocker?
Well, we had a White Castle there in Wilmington. And of course, now it's the
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
And then there was a White Castle right here at this exit in Jeffersonville, which closed quite a while back at the BP station.
station, yeah.
They closed several locations,
Which is too bad. I kind of like White
and it wasn't
Castle.
even because of the
I just like
coronavirus.
having variety, like having
Yes.
to be able to choose
Right.
something different.
I
you
know. I
know?
tell you, I said this last week, but I don't want to be too repetitious. But we did go to Roosters in Wilmington. It was really good.
Right.
I didn't realize Roosters sold pizza, and I actually ordered one of their little pizzas.
Well, there's a
from there.
Roosters
It's
there
good.
in Grove City as well.
And there's one Washington Courthouse.
Yeah.
Thank you, Angie Schiller. Angie Schiller, first one to wish
Yeah,
me
don't
happy
get
birthday.
Sydney
on
started on the Roosters and Courthouse.
Abby H., I know where to find you.
So, you got out of the MRI machine. You had
Got
a
you
birthday. You got not only White Castle, but also Raising Cane's. Plus, I'm sure you probably had some McDonald's this week.
Actually, I have not had
No McDonald's.
No McDonald's yet this
We
week.
were
I had
McDonald's free.
Wendy's, Arby's, Raising Cane's,
Dang.
White Castle.
Yeah, we had gyros yesterday.
My digestive system is not doing well.
She's the one that asked for all this stuff.
But
so.
I have lost a pound and a half.
I haven't. Boy, I've been putting it on. I got to
Same.
stop.
You got that Corona
I got,
poundage.
I got the Corona 10. Mine's not the Corona 19. Mine's the Corona 10.
I'm gonna say 15.
You're the Corona 15? No, I'm not 39 again.
Well, you know,
I'm
beer is
56.
very fattening too.
I'm
Indeed.
56 until I get to be 59, and when I get 59, I'll probably put it on hold for a while. Well, Kim, what's something special that happened your week?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. What interesting happened?
Well, I don't. Do you know something that I don't know? What?
Kim, I've asked the same question to everybody.
Well,
I was asking
I
what
was
was
watching
something
him
fun.
mean mug me. Mean
Just,
mug.
What's
Just
something
slow
fun
down.
that happened this week to you?
Well, our good
Make it
friends
up.
got married on Saturday.
Who was that?
Chuck Keelback and Nikki.
Okay.
They part of the club. They got married Saturday. Their birthday was also Saturday.
That's
Both
right. That
Both
was.
of
I
them.
thought that was interesting. They're
So,
both
and Sydney's
birthdays,
birthday,
and they
yeah.
got married.
And they got married. And yeah, so
And
they
Sydney's
better never
birthday.
forget.
Yeah.
Yeah,
August
better
the
not-
1st.
August
August
what?
the 1st.
August
August the 1st.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
posted about it on my birthday. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's pretty funny because everybody kept asking me. My anniversary was this past week, too.
Yeah.
Right.
And it was my 29th anniversary and my wife's 19th.
Yes, we just went to the car show this weekend.
Yeah,
That was a lot
the
of
car
fun.
show. We had a good time. Jared won a trophy.
My trophy boyfriend
Now,
won
which
a trophy.
which
That was
water
so
tower
great.
was that near in Sabina?
The only one. Yeah, the only one.
And the water
Did it
tower
rain?
is located on Kenyon Drive.
Right, it is.
It has a street address.
Did it rain?
It's in the
A
morning.
little
it did.
bit. Yeah, just I wouldn't even call it rain. It just a
Yeah,
Drizzle.
It's weird.
mist.
Like just last week,
Drizzle.
it's been like
Just
off and on
mist.
raining,
Yeah.
but like in different parts of town,
Yes.
at different
Yeah.
Yes.
times. Like it's
Yes.
so weird. We're driving through town and like it'll be raining
It's just
this
a
part of
mist.
town,
It's-
not in the other
yep.
side of town.
Yeah, that drizzle's bad.
It's so strange.
I'm loving it. It's watering all the flowers.
So weird.
I'm loving
Well,
it.
the corn and the soybean look real good. I always keep an eye on them.
Crops are great.
Yeah.
It's
Judy
gonna be a
Farmers,
Holmes
good year for
Hatfield, Steve Haynes, Cole Hargrave. How you guys doing?
farmers are going to be happy.
them. Not really, because if you got so much of it, the price is going to go down. And we have a bumper crop. The prices aren't that
It
great.
did
that's
rain.
true,
It
yeah.
did rain yesterday hard. It did.
It
Yes,
Oh,
poured.
yes,
Poor
last
Jared,
night
he was
it
riding
was
home
from
awful.
work on
the
We thought
Harley.
it was going to rain through the roof.
Soaked.
You were on the Harley.
Yeah, he made it from David's Drive down to BP and had to pull over in Wilmington. Just so closer.
no.
Yeah, his shoes and everything.
Well,
still
sometimes
wet. Poor man.
it's bad just driving a car in that rain. I can
Right.
imagine what a bike would be
Yeah.
like.
Oh yeah.
And if you don't have a place to pull over, like you're on the interstate or something like that,
screwed.
You're really in bad
You
shape.
really are.
Yeah.
Unless you can find an overpass or something. That happened to us once when we were going to Texas to buy a radio for the Harley. Believe that. We found one on Facebook Marketplace, and we went down.
You drove all the way to Texas?
Well, we lived in Oklahoma at the time.
Oh,
So it was
okay.
really only like 100 miles.
So where in Oklahoma did you live?
In Elk City. It was about
So
40 miles away from the Texas border going west.
So like near
In the
Lake
Panhandle.
Texoma, somewhere around there?
In the Panhandle, western Oklahoma. Very, very western
Panhandle.
Oklahoma.
Okay. So did you ever swim in Lake Texoma? Or?
No, we went to, there was Elk City had a lake. We went to the red sand, red dirt's everywhere out there.
Yeah. Well, of course, yeah. That's the same thing in the South. But
In Utah and
Max Sprague has a comment on here. Invite everyone to take part in Scavenger Hunt, Ohio. It starts tomorrow at 9 a.m. and runs through Friday at 10 p.m.
is that anything like a panty raid?
I'm not sure what it is. So,
Oh,
but Max does have the
so-
link there. So there we go.
Well,
My week, as far
Rick, I
as
think you're the
something
guy that
fun,
shouldn't be put on speaker.
I think that I did that
Let's let
when I was in
Charlie
my
say
frat.
what his fun thing
my
was.
fun thing, obviously, this week we had our wedding anniversary. I sold my black hearse. The wife and I and Mike Mosier.
You got your new baby?
We went out to we went to eat at Longhorn in Chillicothe. Had a big steak, which was nice.
Yum.
And then
Were you able to eat inside?
Oh yeah, no problem there. And then what else
eats
we do?
outside?
Well, we
Is
had a-
anything open in Chillicothe?
we
I
had-
keep seeing all
yeah.
these postings. They're closing restaurants left and right in Chillicothe.
We had a successful car show yesterday. We had 50, or not yesterday, but excuse me, Sunday. Had about 60 cars. When I was able to give a check to
Are
the
you
village of
sure you're
Smyrna
going to be able to debate
for
Biden?
$500.
He's
Give a-
having some mental
I can,
brain blocks here.
I'm doing fine as long as I could get interrupted there.
I was like going to say,
Joe
did you just
Davis.
shut up for a minute?
Joe Davis now here on the end. It's not Rick Phillips.
Now,
It's Joe Davis
Speaking
today.
of Joe Davis,
Okay, will you shut up and let him finish?
Oh.
Yeah, he's Joe Davis today.
Jesus.
Joe Davis
I'm gonna
alter
take your
ego
energy
is here.
drink away.
Joe had a small stroke.
Did he really?
Yes.
Yes, he's in the hospital.
Well,
but
no.
let Charlie finish,
I'm
and then
finished.
you can talk about it.
I'm finished. Go ahead.
No, we
Go
wanted
ahead.
to send our, best to Joe Davis.
Where's he at?
Bethesda North. He was supposed to get out though yesterday. I've not heard anything since then. But he sent me a. I told him that since he was there at Bethesda North, we'd send Dean's mom up to see him, cheer him up. He said, "No."
Oh, then you give him another stroke. Not good.
But anyway, he said it was just a slight stroke. So he only
It's slight enough to be in the hospital for several days.
right. Well,
man,
just a
I
few-
hate to hear that.
yeah.
I hate to hear that. Sorry, Joe.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joe. I hate to hear that. We had
But hopefully he's better and he's home.
another car guy pass away, Bill Botting, this week.
Well, Charlie, we're getting up there, so we're going to see a lot of people fall off the.
That's true.
That's just the
true.
thing about being old.
Well, let's talk local topics here. I got a few out here. How about school? Is it going to start or not going to start? What's Whiny DeWiney going to say? What do you guys think?
No school.
You don't think so?
No
It's
sports.
all going to be virtual.
No sports. Well, I mean, I think that most schools are trying the hybrid system,
Hillsboro's going back, I
which
think.
is worthless.
Well, Wilmington's supposed to be going back.
and they're
They're gonna have to, but they have to wear masks all day, don't they?
and they're hybrid.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I think they're all supposed to be doing this like half in school, half online.
no, it's not even
thing
half. It's
or
2
whatever,
days a
like-
week in school.
That's not going to do
Got to
any
keep
good.
your indoctrination.
But I
you
don't
gotta
think
be
that
on
that's adequate for a lot of people, especially because we live in a rural area. Excuse me, that a lot of people don't have sufficient internet access, or people that are going to stay on top of them to do their schoolwork, and that a lot of these kids are not going to get an adequate education.
If they do it that way, they ought to make sure they provide Wi-Fi.
Well, sure.
That should be something.
Yeah,
That's
mean,
give them a
provided.
hotspot.
they
or
give 'em-
something.
they
Yeah,
give 'em-
something
I
like
mean,
that. That should be.
Well, I think they
you
are.
shouldn't have to pay out of your
I think
pocket.
they
Yeah,
are
I
doing
mean-
that.
Well,
I think
I mean,
they are doing
you
that.
know,
People
you're
don't have money to pay for
when
this
you're
extra
talking-
bandwidth.
Here's my
to
thought. The
online
thought
work.
is you close the schools at least for till the end of the year. You have everybody do virtual. You're not paying for buses. You're not paying gasoline. You're not. The schools are shut down, so you're not paying electric. You're not. Just the minimal things as far as the schools. And in that sense, you could afford to be able to provide hotspots, Wi-Fi hotspots to the kids and pay for it.
Who's going to watch these
It cer-
chitlins
it
while
cer-
they're
it
home
certainly
doing
makes
all
a
this
lot-
while parents are supposed to be working?
Yeah. Well, that's the big problem. The big problem is, who's going to take care of kids to make sure that they're doing their homework and that they're,
Right.
But I
And
mean,
not left
Right.
unattended. I mean, if you got really young children, you can't go to work and leave them home.
And what if you have children in different grades because they want to send different grades to school on different days of the
yeah,
week?
that
Oh,
makes it
that's-
even
So
worse.
like you have, some third grader, and then maybe you have some high school kids, or half and half.
They're basically just saying
It's
that
gonna
one
flop.
parent can't work. They're saying you got to go back to one
Basically,
parent.
but what if
work.
you don't have sufficient income for that?
Well,
well,
too
that's-
bad.
yeah.
Too bad.
Too
So
bad.
sad.
That's why we're giving you $1,200 a month.
That's
Hush
ridiculous.
money. That's hush money. Is all that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we're giving you $1,200 a month or every other month. We have the Andrew Mackin and the Natalie Rhodes in the house. Natalie, the microwave's over there.
He's
So
right.
if you want to go check that out, what's that?
Mr. Sprague.
Max Sprague, I agree. I also feel kids need socialization, especially in rural areas where there aren't other kids nearby. Yes, I think
I'll
we
agree
all
with that.
agree.
Yeah,
We totally
we know
agree.
I
we
live in
know
the
if
country.
kids don't go back to school, there's going to be other problems
Oh,
that are going
boy.
to be presented. So, my thought is you either keep them home and at least there's some consistency there, or you send them to school. The problem about wearing masks and being in these little bubbles and things like that is what kind of socialization you're going to get there anyway. Some schools, they're going to feed them in the cafeteria. Some schools, they're not allowed. They got to eat at their desks.
Well, now I got a little insight on that because we had a band camp yesterday at Miami Trace, which I'm helping with this week. As soon as I leave here, I'll be over there. But each kid has to sit in the same seat every day. You have to have a seat between you, and no one can sit directly across from you.
But you're talking
And
high school
How are you
students,
supposed
right?
to march on the field?
Are these high school?
Hang on. I'm just talking about lunch right now. At lunch, that's what, and you have to sit there every day, the same place. And the reason being is if you get it, everybody knows who you're sitting near. So on the contract tracing,
Oh,
Big Brother
for
watching,
God's sake.
they can tell everybody who is within 6 foot of you that, hey, this person has COVID.
So is anyone sitting within 6 feet of each other?
They're pretty close, but no. There's like the way we're sitting right now. Like Kim could sit there, Sydney could sit there. Me and you would have to sit like on the other side of the table, where we're at, facing.
not
this
So are you
way.
saying that
That's
we
so silly.
right now we're in danger because we're all scrunched together
you
so
couldn't
closely?
sit like this if you're getting ready to eat at Miami Trace High School or probably any school. And we have to sit in the same place every day. Every day.
Our watchdog is following our.
Well, Paisley
Chef.
probably
Leslie
smells.
Sexton, good morning, sir.
Harry Hartman, how you doing? Paul Fithen's also watching. Todd Blocker. What'd Todd say? Todd said 2 days a week schooling, minimum education. Look at the pool of future Democrats. That's about right. That's about right. It's pretty sad.
Do they even get 2 days of education?
I
Hey,
don't
did you
know.
hear there are some now, I think it's Illinois, where they actually want to stop teaching history until it can be revised properly and taught. So they don't even want to teach history in schools until they can.
We shouldn't be complaining because this has been done for years already. It's just not been out there in front. History has been watered down
Oh,
for the
yeah.
last
History is
50
written by the
years.
winners. You know,
Yeah,
that's just
history is
Well,
think about it.
The biggest influence of anything that gets taught to students are the states of California and Texas. They buy the most textbooks. They have the yay or nay on what goes in them. If they object to something, then they're spending so much money on textbooks that usually the companies that write these textbooks will make those changes. So that's you've got yin fighting yang to try to get it right.
The Scopes trial came out of Texas, didn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Kevin Leach is watching. How you doing, Kevin? Kevin, we had a nice car show the other day, which you should have brought your car, but instead you're sending me all this conspiracy theory stuff on Messenger. Get out and enjoy life. This stuff will drive you crazy if you let it. Look at Kim. I mean, just look at her. I mean, it will drive you absolutely nuts.
I
if
mean,
you get,
when it comes to history, when it comes to even current event news, we see what the media wants us to see.
all
We
slanted.
do not see what's really going on.
It's
For
all
example,
slanted.
I just published a public service announcement about human trafficking, which is a huge issue that we should be talking about. We should be addressing. It
We
is
just
really
talked about that.
relevant. Slavery still exists. There are over
Yes.
40 million people trapped in modern day slavery right now.
Think about that.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
gas
40
stations, the
million.
hotels that you think, with
And one in
yeah.
4 of these people are children. 71% of these people are women.
Yes, again.
And we are not addressing this issue. We're more concerned about political affiliations, smearing political campaigns. We are not concerned about the fact that these people are women and children trapped in slave labor or sex work.
Sydney,
Yes.
you missed your time.
Missed your calling.
You're
Oh,
gonna do
I'm
your-
sorry. You are listening to WZAA 106.9 LPFM in Jeffersonville, Ohio. Now, back to my rant on human trafficking.
Yeah, we don't want a $15,000 fine.
She's
going.
right. She's dead on the money.
But
Keep going.
anyway, so let's address real issues.
I read in one of the classes I'm studying right now where they actually send out little children to beg, just to beg for money, and then bring it back and they take the money from the, and they send the little kids. I didn't even think about anything like that,
Are those are the ones that are like at McDonald's?
I don't know. I'm gonna say more in foreign countries perhaps than here than not. I don't see a bunch of little kids begging.
They make
but
LeBron James's shoes.
Yeah. And they send them out, and then they take the money from it, and they're it's almost like worse than indentured servitude. I was reading the hotels. I don't want to stereotype this, but like the Indian ran hotels or the Indian ran gas stations. A lot of people. The Chinese, the nail salons, the Vietnamese, excuse me, and they don't have. They make pennies on the dollar. They don't get paid for what they're doing. They can't leave because they've got no money. They've got their passports. They can't speak the language. Someone tells them where to go. And it's really, I didn't think of that. Everybody's like, they bring their family. They bring their family. Not really. Not always.
Have you been watching any of these where they're talking to various people? I think they had someone from immigration, and they're having hearings in D.C., and it was brought up that now, and we didn't realize this, but actually people are getting disability when they come to this country and they can't speak English. That is a disability.
Not being able to speak
That's
English.
a disability.
That's a bunch of crap.
Isn't that interesting?
That's a bunch of crap.
It's asinine, actually.
All right,
That is a
Charlie,
disability.
I'm going to
Heaven help us all.
open this seat up so that your guest can come in and
so
she-
now-
What do you
Alan
mean,
come in?
Keach? They would send
she can
him back.
she's got her
Send-
apron on.
send me
She looks
back.
very
Looks
nice.
good.
France.
Yeah.
So it's
Je
good.
parle le
So we'll give her the
français.
microphone and she can.
Qu'est-ce que c'est, non?
Sure.
I'm
And we're
taking my
definitely
rock
going to
star
switch
back.
gears here because we're going to talk something a little bit cooler than all this stuff. Anyhow, we have Natalie Rhodes. Natalie, how you doing, Natalie?
I'm doing well. I'm
Hey,
doing
you got
well.
to talk into the mic, Natalie. There you go. There you go.
I'm
Talk
doing
into the
well.
mic. There you go. All right. So Natalie, you are a Tupperware lady.
Yes.
You are a Avon lady,
Yes.
and you're also
That's
no, you're something else. What are you?
You're something else.
No, what are you? What is that thing called?
Oh, goodness.
I can never think of the name of it.
Well, I have to tell you, with this COVID, I had to kind of open things up a little bit.
What's it
because
called?
I couldn't work.
Pure
Yes,
romance.
Pure Romance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to open it up a little bit.
Pure romance. So, if you want to have any kind of party, Natalie's a party girl. There you go.
Any kind of party.
Tupperware, Avon. I wonder if you could have all three of those in one night. Y'all just do a trifecta.
Probably not. That
Would that
would
be
be a little
That
bit.
would
threesome?
be an interesting party. I mean, you'd have to serve a lot of drinks to
Well,
have
think
that
about
kind
it.
of
You
party.
start
I
off
feel
with-
like,
The wine says you can have 3 now with your meal.
Start off with Tupperware. Have your little dinner. And then you have the Avon where you get smelling good. Then you're all smelling good for the pure romance. What do you think? Huh?
All right. Well,
Everybody's got an angle.
I don't know. But
So Tupperware, I mean, that's like from the 50s, 60s. Is that still going on today?
yes, for 72 years.
72 years. Wow. So, and what's some of the highlights about Tupperware?
Well, a lot of people think that Tupperware is, your grandma's Tupperware, where it's just,
Right.
Sugar, flour containers, things like that. But really, they've come out with some pretty innovative cooking tools where you don't have to heat up your kitchen. Like, I brought my micro pro grill today, And it does have metal, but it has the type of metal that can go in the microwave.
I didn't know microwaves could have any metal in them.
Yes.
Do you have it?
I do have it.
You want to bring it over here and show it on
I
camera?
will.
Maybe you get your lovely assistant to help you. Make him get up. She already got it. But be on call.
I wasn't sure what to do when I was standing over there, so I went ahead and put the hash browns in it. But
She's got hash browns in it already.
This
Ooh.
is the Micro Pro Grill. What it does is the microwave heats this up, and this cooks the food. So the microwave's not cooking the food. This is.
Really?
Yes. I absolutely love it. I use it all the time because I can cook hamburgers, ribs. I can cook all sorts of things in there. Oh, wow.
Hamburgers and ribs in there, huh?
Yeah. Pork chops, chicken.
And that metal's okay to be in microwave.
Yes,
We're not going
sir.
to burn the house down.
You are not going to burn the house down. Well, I don't know about you, but
Well, I could.
haven't
I
burned
could.
the house
Yeah,
down.
I could. I definitely could. There's no doubt about
but
that.
it grills. So when it has a grill setting and a casserole setting, so your burgers will have grill marks.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
I love it.
So, and this would be perfect too. Like if you're in a household where there's maybe only 2 people,
Yes.
or if you're a single guy, maybe to make it cooking easier.
Yes, there are a ton of Tupperware guys.
Yeah.
A ton of them cooking with Tupperware. They're selling Tupperware. It's really become a big deal.
Yeah.
One of the things that's become a big deal with the COVID is that we've been doing online Tupperware parties.
How's that going?
It's wonderful because people don't have to leave their house. No one has
They don't have to clean their house up.
No, they don't have to clean their house to
Oh
expect
God,
guests.
we got people coming over. We must clean up.
Well, you know, when you're expecting
True.
guests, you clean out special parts of your house where you don't normally go. But anyway, it's lovely. They come and go as they please. They watch my videos. I cook.
She does have good videos, by the way.
I make cooking videos. I show them how to use the products. And it goes over pretty well, actually. It's
Now-
better than the in-home parties, I think.
If somebody wanted Tupperware to get Tupperware from you, where would they go to?
They would go to my Tupperware site, Natalieville at Tupperware.com.
Natalieville?
Natalieville, that's
Natalieville.
Natalieville.
That's kind of like Columbus's new name. What's Columbus's new name?
Flavortown.
Flavortown.
But
yeah,
you can also friend me on
Flavortown.
Facebook, and I will definitely add you to my parties.
That's Natalie Rhodes, Roads.
Yes.
Roades, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
Road with E and then an S.
Yes.
Natalie Rhodes. And then she also has like some Tupperware parties online right now, don't you? Like
Oh, yeah,
don't you
I'm
have
a party animal.
Well, you had a July party. I guess it's over now.
Yes, I have an
So,
August party now.
Now you have an August party. You got some guy named Andrew Mackin party or something like that?
Yeah, I had a Charlie Hargrave party.
Yep.
I've had
Oh,
an Andy
that's
Mackin
right.
party.
I thought you had
Everybody's been partying with me.
Kim might want to party with you.
I hope she does.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can cook with Kim like
Well,
so it's up for her.
the thing about partying with me is you can win free Tupperware.
You can win free. Yeah, I want a bunch of free Tupperware.
Yeah, I know, free.
I
and
bought
discounted.
some, but I won, discounted. I want a bunch of free Tupperware with her party. So if you'd like to try that, plus there's some cool stuff. Probably one of the things that I like the best is they got these containers where your food will last longer, and it tells you like how much air to let in.
Yes.
What are those called?
Fridge Smarts.
Fridge Smarts. Those are pretty neat. So.
I actually have one of those
well-
with me today,
well,
but I didn't know where I was supposed to set up.
Andrew, do you want to go grab a Fridge Smart real quick? Here we go. We got.
We have a great question for you, Natalie. Is
There's
there
one of my
something to prevent the Tupperware avalanche when you open the cabinet? You know, hey, you know how you've got all the lids and the bowls? There's a way to organize that, maybe? Or is there a product?
They sometimes come out with a lid keeper where you put all the lids nice and even. I'm really worried about that, so I always just put my lids on my containers and just stack them.
That's what I do too. That's what I do too.
It's called get a bigger cabinet blocker. Get a bigger cabinet. You know what I'm saying?
The lids always go missing if you don't put them on.
Angie Schiller says hi, Natalie. There you go.
Hi, Angie.
Oh, looks like we got something in this one.
Yeah, well, I
Is it
thought
alive?
I was making y'all breakfast, so I
You
got
are.
bell
You
peppers in
are.
here.
You are making this
So
breakfast.
these have bell peppers,
Yeah.
and the way the bell peppers work is on the front. I'm sorry, I've never done this before. In the front, there is like a diagram that says how much air to let in so that your stuff will stay fresh longer.
You can definitely make us breakfast.
And
We just may have to be
on the
creative
top,
on how we do
there is
it.
a slider bar. So, like, if it needs half air, full air, or no air.
Now, does it have to be
fresh.
shut down at 10 o'clock also?
Yes. And you can have a mask if you need one. All right, so
Come on. all my little funny jokes here are bombing today. I might have to
so
stop.
like if you put broccoli in there, it needs full air. Broccoli is a pretty heavy breather. If you put
I
strawberries
kind of
in
like
here,
him.
if you put strawberries in here, it takes no air. You can suffocate them strawberries. And let's see. If you put apples in there, it's half air.
Pretty neat, isn't it, though, isn't it? They have
Very
that.
cool.
Yeah, did you see that? You guys see that? Here, let me show that here to these guys. See, look at that. So it tells you,
I
like,
get it loosely. To fully see the circles, I'd need my glasses, but
so this is no
I'm pretty
air.
blind, so to
This is
like,
no air.
no, like I get the concept,
This
but
is
like
all
to
air.
actually read it, I'd have to put my glasses on. But
And that's like half air. It's pretty slick, really. It
pretty
is
slick.
pretty slick. For those of you on the radio, it's a container and it shows all these different fruits and vegetables and it tells you how long to keep them in the container and how to keep them in the container. Where you shut the thing all the way up or halfway up, and it will give your the food the longest life possible. So make sure today when you get done that you like put a link on this video
I
on my
will.
page.
I will definitely put a link.
So that's
For
neat.
sure.
What else you got? You got a chopper.
I have my chopper. This is like.
Well,
the
you want to
most-
chop something here?
Oh yeah, right
Well,
now.
let's
this
chop.
Is the most
Yeah.
maybe
popular
I will
item.
change you spots.
I'm
so
sorry.
Then,
No, you're all right.
But
No.
then you'll be more in the camera, so they
Oh.
can see what you're doing.
Oh my goodness.
There we
Do
go.
y'all want to see what I'm doing?
Chopper. Now is this kid safe?
No. Well,
not
it
kid
is.
safe.
Well, I
The
don't know if
blade
you
is
want
not.
them chopping.
I don't know if
with
you
a
want them
chopper.
touching the blade.
I'm just
Because the
messing.
thing about the blade,
It's sharp.
it's very sharp.
Sharp. So check this thing out here.
This comes with a sleeve to protect our hands because as adults sometimes we are.
And that
a little
is out of the
clumsy.
Tupperware catalog,
Yes, yeah.
not the Pure Romance.
Yes, it is one of the most popular things. I am so glad I know Charlie.
See, she even thought that was funny. Come on, Megan. Wake up over there. So, how do you do this? Do I get to do it? Well, sure. Well, sure. Man, you smell them peppers. Woo!
Okay, there you go.
What do you do?
I think even Charlie can do this.
Like a lawnmower.
Get, your
Get
motor
an arm
running.
workout.
Okay, it's all chopped. That's it.
That's all you got to do?
Look.
That was quick.
I know it's
That was
super
quick.
sharp.
Did
That
you
was
see
quick
that?
in
It
all
was.
honesty.
Look at that. Look at that. Dang.
I
yeah.
like it because I use it when I make like chicken salad. You can dice up some chicken in there, nice and fine.
That didn't take but 5
Onion.
seconds.
5 seconds,
Yeah, if
really.
that.
Yeah, in all honesty.
5 seconds. Look at that. It's all chopped.
Yeah, like a
It's one of-
blender.
Yeah, it's one of my faves.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty. So, what are you gonna make us today? Let's hear this. So
I'm gonna make y'all eggs. So obviously there's hash browns. I've got some onions, bell peppers, cheese.
So this is like an omelet egg, or just what? How does it work?
Yeah,
what
it's
do
kind
you
of like
call
that.
it?
But I bought some tortillas if you want to make it into like a burrito.
Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Because I like making it, and I'll either make a sandwich, I'll make a burrito. Sometimes I just eat it the way it is, just depending on how I feel that morning.
It slices. It
It's diced.
dices.
Was that the Ron Popeil? Was that the years ago? You know who Ron Popeil was? At all, did the slices, and he had those infomercials.
Slices,
Oh,
dices,
yeah.
makes
Yeah.
Julian fries.
Yes, yeah. It slices, it dices. In the middle of the night, used to have infomercials on when the TV.
My birthday's tomorrow, Dean.
What time is breakfast?
Time
Turn a
is
little
breakfast?
bit.
We're gonna be eating here soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, one
Those
of the
peppers
things
smell
that
good.
Soon.
Dean likes when he comes over, Dean likes it when I make him nachos in this thing.
Dean likes food.
Oh,
Yeah, whatever. As long as
Gonna
as long as
say
it's
Dean
edible.
will eat anything, probably. So
Dean, aka Magilla
And
Gorilla.
it's so funny.
Magilla Gorilla.
I saw
Magilla
you the
Gorilla.
other day at the car show, and I was like, I shouldn't say hi. She doesn't know who I am.
She knew you from the radio.
Oh yeah.
show.
Oh,
You should have.
I saw him yesterday or
I
Sunday.
asked back, and I was like, is that? He was like, yes. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, she's talking to other people. I'll leave her alone.
Oh, it was my
You
mom
should
and my
have talked to
boyfriend.
her.
Yeah,
You
we
should
were-
have talked to
yeah.
her. Yep, should have talked to
Definitely.
her.
Well,
Uh-oh, Charlie's going to get the COVID 11 pounds a day. It's probably true, Max, you turd. All right, yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Lisa Schultz, I love pepper, where I used to sell many of years ago. What's that got to do with Tupperware? I love pepper, where I used to sell it many of years ago. Lisa Schultz.
Oh, they used to have spices.
Oh,
Tupperware used to have spices.
spices.
Mm-hmm,
Okay.
yeah, they have salt and pepper shakers and
So
puffins.
they don't-
That was the thing to
So
have
they
was
don't have
Tupperware.
pepper anymore?
They have salt and pepper shakers, but they don't sell the spices any longer.
Okay.
And they sell spice containers.
What do you think is probably Tupperware? And all this stuff, if I'm not mistaken, all this stuff's lifetime guarantee, right?
Yes. The only things that aren't are things that are made of cloth, because we don't know what you're going to do with that, and anything you cut on. So,
Oh, really? Like a cutting board?
yes,
Okay.
but like the knives are, all the other Tupperware pieces are. It's just cloth and anything you cut on.
Well, what can we do to help you cook here today? Or what you got here? What's this?
Oh, I was going to say anyone who books a online party with me in the next 24 to 40, or we'll say 48 hours, or joins my Tupperware team is on a drawing to win this.
Now, also, isn't there a deal? Is there a deal going on with joining Tupperware now, or is that over?
Yes, it's $15 right now to join Tupperware. You don't get a kit. The $60 kit has a chopper, it's got a breakfast maker, it's got all sorts of cool stuff in the kit.
So $60 if you want the kit. Which how much value is the kit? Would you say?
$250.
$250 kit for $60, or you can just get your name in there for $15 and start selling it. Which, if you sell it, what kind of discount do you usually get?
You get 25 to 40% off. It
Right
just
from the
depends.
get-go.
Right from the get-go, right away.
Okay. Lisa Schultz said it was supposed to say, "I love Tupperware. I used to sell it many years ago."
That's okay.
You love pepper? Or I
That
used to
voice
sell
to
it?
text thing
Hey,
is
Li-
so aggravating
Hey,
sometimes.
Lisa, have you been drinking?
maybe she likes mimosas, Bloody Marys. I don't
Uh-oh,
know.
we got Tupperware
Oh,
catalogs.
well, of course you have a Tupperware catalog. You can't be a
There we
Tupperware
go,
lady without
Tupperware
catalogs.
catalogs. By the way, this is not an advertisement for Tupperware. This is just
Sponsored by
somebody,
Tupperware.
yeah.
Just to
this
help
is-
me out a little bit. Cause
Well, it's just, we can't have advertisers on
we
this radio
cannot
station.
advertise.
No, this is
But
an
guess what?
LPFM.
So-
we don't do advertisements.
This is just an info type,
This is just educational information for
Right.
those who are interested.
right?
Well, and COVID's a real thing, even with Tupperware.
We are just giving you more options for ways
Staying
to
at
make
home.
money safely from home.
Yes.
Well, and do you think we're going to end up being locked down again?
That is very possible. So this is
Before
a
the
way you can
election.
safely make money from the comfort of your home.
Especially if we're locked down.
I'm
That's what I mean.
going to
yeah.
say, Brian Fugate pointed something out to me the other day. That in state of emergency or more, the executive office actually does have the power to suspend or cancel the election. So what do you think what are the odds of that happening?
That's
Oh
not
my
gonna happen.
goodness.
What are the odds of that happening?
No, that ain't going to happen. If you can riot, you can have an election.
You can
If
stand
you
in
can
line at
protest
Walmart.
for 59 days in a row, you can vote in an election. But
So you think it'd be just to buy the electoral college and?
As it was in 16.
Well, no, he's talking about without even voting.
I'm saying the popular vote went to Hillary in 16.
Yeah, but what he's talking about is just not even having a vote, just the electoral vote. That's what he's talking about. if Democrats shut down in-person voting.
Yeah,
They
he
just
can
go
cancel
to-
the election. Well, yes, in that sense, yes. On his own, no.
So what Rick's talking about off camera here is just in case something would happen with the election. But I don't something's going to happen. But I'm going to tell you what, folks. The next couple months, there's going to be lots of September, October surprises.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be interesting to see what does actually.
It's all coming out of the
fall
woodwork
down. Yeah,
this year.
Epstein stuff, the stuff with the investigators, and there's 2 investigations going on right now. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, the polls will have to close by 10 p.m. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
And Mr. Sprague's right. If we can stand in the lines of Walmart, you can stand in line to vote.
That's true.
Right.
There's
So,
no reason not to.
What
One of the things, one of the things I noticed at Walmart is they only have one door open.
Yep. Herded like cattle.
And
Yep.
it's like, okay, we have to walk all the way across Walmart to go to the pharmacy.
The world
But
is lost.
the
Well,
grocery
to
stores
teach
on
people
that side.
compliance, but
There you
that's
go.
what that's for.
Obey.
And it's
That's
easier to
it.
count one door. You don't have to
got
hire
that
somebody.
right.
It's just like wearing the masks
For the other
to
door.
teach
I'm
you
telling
compliance.
you, if you think about it, I know it sounds so nuts, but think about that social distancing. Stay 6 feet apart. Doesn't that make you a nice, easy target to pick off?
Well, if you're already standing 6 feet away from
Wow.
someone, why do you need a mask on? Because I'm not going to be
Again, with the-
breathing
yes.
on you. It's one
Yes.
thing if I'm sitting this
Because-
close to you.
Again, that's right.
I
It
could
makes no
potentially
sense.
breathe on you and like spit on you or something.
Because-
I'm trying not to,
Oh,
of
thank
course.
you.
I'm
Thank
not
you
going
for
to
not silly
intentionally
ones.
You
spit
dispose
on
of
you.
these masks,
Okay.
the gloves, but yet it's
if
so
I'm
highly
standing
contagious.
6 feet away from you,
Jason
am I
Walt,
breathing
Kim
on you? You know what I
Pauley.
mean?
Hi,
It just
Kimmy.
doesn't make sense.
Marilyn
Yeah.
Gray Hartley, how you guys doing? The reason they have the mask, those people aren't smart enough to stay 6 feet apart. When I
Exactly.
go to Walmart, I try to stay 6 feet apart from people, but I'll have people walk in front of me all the time.
When
and
I
it's
go
like-
anywhere, I try to stand 6 feet apart from strangers anyway. Because you're a stranger, why do I want to stand all up on you? I don't want you all up in my personal
but-
space.
And wouldn't you think, like, if you're standing in line, wouldn't your shopping cart separate you?
And you can pass down the aisles. You can pass down the aisles too. So,
I just think it's a bunch of hogwash.
all right. Well, so Natalie,
Yes.
you got food in here, and I'm not eating. I don't like it.
Okay. I will go cook for you.
I'll second that
So,
motion.
so what? Do you have any more preparing that you can do over here? Did you show everybody your taters? Here, let me lift that up and show everybody your taters there. There you go. Show everybody your taters.
Well, I
Taters.
could start some preparation, but I was going to brown my potatoes before I put the.
Well,
Before I put the
what
eggs
I'm
on.
saying is we can go back and forth here.
Okay.
And we can actually turn the camera if that helps. I mean, so you tell me what you're going to do, and we'll try to follow you here. All right, we can do that. We can do that. Well, we got eggs.
if-
Eggs.
You don't want to do the preparation here. I have this little like countertop area over here. With this other small toaster oven.
Okay.
No, the toaster oven's not plugged in, but it's like a countertop area.
So we have a
You use.
countertop area over there you can
Okay.
use. So what are you going to just tell everybody what you're going to do in case we don't get it on camera. Then we'll go from there.
Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm actually just going to do it right here. Is that
We're
okay?
going to put the onions in there. Do I
I'm
get
gonna
to
put-
chop some more?
Sure.
Woo-hoo, you smell them onions? Woo.
I love onions.
You don't seem too enthused today. What's wrong? What's wrong over there? You don't seem too enthused today. What's wrong?
There you go.
All right, I get to chop again. Yay, Kim, talk while I chop.
Chop, 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 chop. Chaz in the chop.
Chaz, you know what? Isn't that what
Chaz, chop, Chaz, chop.
it was Seattle? Is that where the Chaz and the Chop was?
Yes.
Three.
Yes.
Yep. 3 pulls, and it was the whole onion there was chopped.
That's pretty great.
3 pulls. You're not gonna put the eggs in here, are you?
Well, yeah, that's how we're going to mix them up.
So do I get to chop some more?
Well, we're just going to mix. We're not going to chop, okay? Oh, I'll just put it in the wrong container.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to put that pepper in here now so I can chop some more.
I know. It's so fun, isn't it?
I like chopping, yeah.
My kids love
I feel like I'm doing something. Yeah, I'm doing something productive. Yay,
My
me.
kids love pulling the string. Yeah.
I could see that they would. Mr. Sprague says I stay more than 6 feet away in Walmart so I can watch the Walmart fashion show.
Rick Phillips says this is
This is exciting. Oh.
So I get to chop some more.
He's right.
Just kind of mix it. You don't have to chop. You can just mix it.
Show them taters. Haven't heard that since Talladega Infield. That's what I thought when he said taters. Taters. That's what I.
Yep, that's it. You're good. We're ready
That's
to roll.
what I thought of too.
So all I'm going to do is I'm going to brown these potatoes. It takes about 2 minutes. I'm going to stick that in there. Put it in there for another 3 minutes.
That's actually really quick.
Yeah. And then throw some cheese on top.
Ooh, what kind of cheese?
Cheddar.
Yum.
Cheddar cheese. All right.
Well, it's
Cheddar
Monterey Jack
cheese.
cheddar.
I love cheese.
Oh, even better. Yes.
All right, I'm going to go cook this. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Well, you come back and we
Yes,
got to
I
try
will.
it.
I'll be back. I'll
Do we have paper plates for it?
Oh, I brought some Tupperware plates.
Oh, we have Tupperware plates.
Yay.
Those are the ones you can win for having a party with me.
Do we have Tupperware silverware?
Yeah, I do have some.
I don't know if she does or
Do
doesn't.
you
but
really?
if not, I
Yeah,
have
but I'm
regular silver.
making a burrito kind of thing.
Oh, that's right. We don't need silverware. This is handheld. I forgot.
You're forgetting a lot this morning.
You'll
You
get.
know what? You should go with like a morning ritual.
You'll
maybe,
get-
to get
I'm
yourself.
I'm
in
waiting
the, in the
for
going and in the
Sydney
mood.
to get me an exercise plan. 'Cause
That would
I
work
want-
too.
I want to give Sydney all the props when I start losing weight. Plus, that keeps me accountable. Because I need to start
You
losing
need
weight
somebody.
again.
I'll have to agree with you.
And Sydney will help me keep account. Show them taters. Haven't heard that since Talladega Infield. That's right, taters, baby. Show them taters.
Taters.
Let's see. This is
exactly what I
Rick
thought.
Phillips. This is exciting. Yes, it
Exciting. I
is,
think
it
that's
is,
pretty
it
great
is,
right there.
It is.
I like
I'm
theirs.
always excited about food.
Yep.
But what's bad is I trying not to eat bad stuff. But it's been hard
Bad
lately.
stuff tastes good.
It does. I've been trying definitely. I tell you what, we had some really good food out at the car show the other day. Wagon wheel. Man, I
So
had.
what kind of food is that?
Well, they had all kinds: burgers, dogs, bologna
had a walking
sandwiches.
taco.
I had a pork tenderloin sandwich. Oh,
That's what Jared had. Mom
that
had a
dude was that
sound
thick.
bad.
That thing was that thick. I didn't even eat the bread. I was eating it. Plus, it was real interesting. I had biscuits and gravy for breakfast from them, and the biscuits. It was interesting. It was almost like unsweet donut holes. They were deep fried.
Okay.
And then you put the gravy over top. It was good.
That's good.
It was good. But they weren't sweet, but it was that same consistency as
I get
donut
you.
holes.
I get you.
Yeah, and then they put the gravy over
That
top.
sandwich was good. Jared said it was. That pork tenderloin
That sandwich was good.
It
Yes, it
good.
was good. Plus, they had burgers, and they had. My wife got some like chili cheese fries. I
Yeah,
think.
we did too.
They got a whole bunch of stuff. It's called the Wagon Wheel Food. The Wagon
really
Wheel
good.
Food Wagon. And they're like from down Fayetteville, but the lady actually works for Trustee Insurance. So if you need a food wagon, I would highly recommend them. Highly recommend them. They're really good. They're really good. Well, let's see local topics, and while Natalie's cooking, we will talk about some other local topics. School starting was one I had on there. Car show schedule. Let me give you that real quick because this is a busy week. Tonight we have Chubby's Pizza, and all these are weather permitting. Tomorrow night we have the VFW in Wilmington. These are cruise-ins,
steak
5 to 8.
sandwiches.
Yep. Thursday we have Generations Pizza, 5 to 8. Now Friday is a good one. If you guys save your nickels and dimes and quarters up, you ought to come down to Classics Diner Friday in Hillsboro. All you can eat fish, Andrew. All you can eat fish is Friday, 5 to 8 at Classics Diner in Hillsboro. We'd
That
love
would be
to see
good.
you there. Love to see you there. And 3 to 7 on Saturday, we're going to go back for a special cruise in at Chubby's for a guy's birthday party. Then this Sunday, is the VFW car show. So very busy car show schedule this week. So hopefully Whiny Dwiny's not going to shut things down again.
I heard him called dumb wine, and I've heard him called diswine.
The swine.
Diswine. That's pretty great.
Oh, that's bad.
That's pretty great.
That's bad. Now, one other topic that I saw on Facebook this week that I hesitate to touch. We've kind of touched it in the past. Is the homeless situation in Wilmington. There's they were having council meetings on it even in Wilmington.
I believe there's 192 homeless people.
192 in
192 in Wilmington.
Wow.
You wouldn't think that would 192.
I believe it because Wilmington's like opening their arms for the homeless people. I mean, they've got all these free food pantries. They've got the homeless shelter, which doesn't handle anywhere near that. But you got Joe's, which and here's the problem though. It's causing problems for the Wilmington residents because because of all those homeless people. They're looting. They're tearing stuff up.
It's like
they're breaking into houses.
Baby San Francisco issue.
Yeah, it really is. And Wilmington government better get a hold of it because if not, because these guys don't want to leave. The people they're homeless are finding out about Wilmington and they're coming there from other towns.
I used to live in San Francisco, right? And this is why people used to love living in San Francisco is because the government of San Francisco used to make it so enjoyable for the homeless people of San Francisco to like living in San Francisco.
That's where real Skid Row was, wasn't it?
Yeah. They used to give them, luxuries for living there, like living stipends, like basically free money, resources, like cards for their cell phones, free cell phones, free minute cards, free toiletry cards, food stamps, supplies for their tents for their tent cities.
Yeah.
I mean, as terrible as it is for someone to become homeless, it's like, when you give them no reason to not want to be homeless anymore.
The weather's probably pretty great there.
And the weather isn't terrible in San Francisco. 90% of the year, it gets pretty cold in the winter because it's right on the bay. But, terrible, low 40s. Not that terrible.
Is
why would you want to leave?
The Haight-Ashbury, is that right around in there where they had all the beatniks and okay.
So, why would the people want to leave? You have no reason to leave.
It's not good.
So people are just pooping on the sidewalks, and it's actually a career where you get paid 6 figures to pick up poop off the sidewalks in San Francisco. That's someone's job.
Oh my gosh! I heard that you can defecate on the street. I heard that you can
pick up human fecal matter for 6 figures off the sidewalks in San Francisco.
I don't think I would do that. That's just nasty.
I don't know whose job that is.
That's nasty.
But that is someone's job.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's not my job. Andrew Mackin posted Natalie's Tupperware site, so you can check that out. And like I say, anytime you want to do parties with her, it costs nothing to do a party, right? It costs nothing. So basically, you just put your friends list out there, and anybody needs any Tupperware, and you'd be surprised at people that do need and use Tupperware. You had somebody get some just from eating breakfast with us one day. Jeff and his family. So tell us what's going on right now over there in the Tupperware kitchen. And speaking of that, they're eventually going to have a kitchen set up where you could come back again and do your own little.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah,
we're going to have a full-on kitchen set.
Maybe next time I'll make cheeseburgers.
Oh, I want in on that.
I like Big Boys for breakfast. You know that?
I think Wendy's
food.
has
Big
those.
Boys, Frisch's, Big Boys. Charlie.
This isn't the pure romance hour, Charlie. Calm down.
It's really not.
That's not what I'm.
Yeah, sure, Kim. Okay.
You need to calm down, sir.
It's a good thing I know you,
You
Charlie.
guys are saying it. I'm just merely.
No, we're talking about
Interpreting
Tupperware.
it
Yes.
is what you're doing.
Yes, that's all I'm doing.
Charlie's a pervert. Anyway, we can continue now.
All right, go ahead.
So, yes, this is a social distancing way to earn an income and to party and earn free Tupperware. Win free Tupperware when you party.
We're talking about Tupperware party, Kim. Tupperware. All right, just see you now. All right. I think it'd be fun to have a 3-way party, though. Do Tupperware. Do.
Anyway, this is the way
Tupperware,
that you can socialize
Avon.
with people. You can interact. You can
And you can learn how to cook.
You can make an income. You can learn
Pure
a new
romance.
skill.
Say
You
a
can
3-way. Because
Yeah.
have a good time, people. Okay, and not
I cook a lot of food. I cook a lot of
Three-
You can also
three-way
stay
party.
healthy. You could stick to your diet plan by using Tupperware containers, Charlie.
We have some. We bought
Yes.
a
Just
bunch.
saying,
We
this
do.
is a great way to incorporate better nutrition into your diet. So when you start
Right.
using my workout plan that I'm going to give you today, because I worked on a low-impact workout plan for you.
I need it.
My
I need it.
favorite part is I'm not heating up my kitchen. Do you know how hot my house gets?
Oh, let me
When
tell you,
I'm-
girl, I meal prep all the time.
That's
and
why I'm
it gets
using-
so hot. Oh,
Sydney,
Jesus.
you use some Tupperware, don't
I
you?
probably do. I use the Rubbermaid. You
I
can see
I
my
saw you
tower
have
of
the spice
Rubbermaids
shaker over there.
falling all over the place.
I saw you have Tupperware
Yes,
there.
it's
Sydney
I
might
had
wanna
to
do
meal
a
prep
party
so
with you.
much because I stick to what's called a low food map diet. I
Mm-hmm.
can't eat certain things because
Keach.
I have Crohn's disease. So it's
what he
it's ridiculous
No.
how many containers I have, and they're always falling all over the place.
Well, that one I brought out that had the onion in it, those stack. They're like they're modular, so you can stack them nicely. But no, I did. When I looked at your little kitchen area, I was impressed. You had a little Tupperware over there.
Yeah.
So what's happening right now in Tupperware world over there?
What's happening? We're partying online.
No, I mean, is it cooking or
He
what's
wants to know
going
where
on?
the
cooking.
food's at. That's what he wants
Oh
to know.
yeah.
Can we
So
eat?
how long do you have to
Charlie's
cook?
ready to eat, is what he's saying. He's
how-
like, "Where my food at?"
Yeah, you ready to eat
cooking.
yet?
It's cooking, Charlie. It's cooking.
How long does it cook? That's what I'm asking. so
Oh,
people
it's in there
know.
for 5 minutes. It's probably done, but
For 5
I'll,
minutes.
I'll go over there.
I can smell it. It smells
I'll-
good.
I'll-
He's like, "I'm ready to eat."
I'll go over there and melt the cheese
I
for
purposely
him. Okay?
didn't. I purposely didn't eat anything this morning because I knew we were eating here.
I'm so glad I got here safely. Then
I am too. I am very happy about that. Aren't you
go
glad
get
you
the
had
food.
Andrew to bring it? Because that way you can find this place.
yes,
It would be hard to find. if
Yeah, I
you're-
didn't know where I was going.
We're in a secret location. We're in the bunker. We're in the bunker of WZAA 106.9. I don't know. Are we close to a break? I said that just there.
We are not. We're 20 minutes from,
Oh,
when
okay.
we need to say that.
Well, I'm saying it anyhow. 106.9 WZAA. What's it say? 12-ounce curls. Yeah. Now this is actually 16-ounce curls. today.
We are still powered by Rockstar Energy.
Yes, we are.
For anyone who's wondering.
Rockstar needs to sponsor this show. Although I think that's my last one. I need to go buy some more. I kind of like
I
that.
went by Ollie's, and they still only have that flavor, and I'm still allergic
I
to
like
peaches,
that.
so I
Oh,
can't
yeah,
buy
you
that.
can't have that.
So
Yeah, peach. But that's a good deal, wasn't it? $12
it was a good
for
deal, and I was
24
gonna
of 'em.
buy some if they had another flavor. I totally would have, but
Yeah.
I can't buy that flavor, obviously.
I think I'm
so.
gonna have to stop back there and get some more.
But they have these ones at Kroger, and they're $3.99 for 4. So that's just
That's
$1 a
expensive.
can.
That's only 50 cents a can.
Well, I can't buy that flavor,
I know.
so
I know.
I don't have another option.
I know. Win a free piece of Tupperware by referencing WZAA in your party or joining request. Andrew Mack can put that. And if you mention the 3-way, you get 2 chances.
Oh, Jesus.
I meant that in a good way. You guys, your minds go right to the gutter.
Horse feathers.
I did mean it in a
I
good way.
don't believe you.
Tupperware, Avon, and Pure Romance. I think that'd be a heck of a party. I'd go to that party.
See?
I'd go to that
Charlie
party.
just likes to party. I don't know.
I go
Live
to
in
that
La Vida
party.
Loca.
Hey, seriously, y'all, it doesn't cost anything. Y'all try yourself out on a Tupperware party. You get free stuff if you do it, and some of this stuff's really cool. I'm kind of amazed with it, really, some of it. If I cooked more, I'd probably just get in it and buy it for myself. But
Are you not a cooker?
nah, I'm an eater.
An eater?
I'm an eater.
I like to cook and eat.
Rick's an eater too.
Yeah.
But he's married to a cooker, and as everyone knows, I'm always posting food pics.
Charlie,
up
see you
on
Sunday
social
morning,
media.
11 a.m. You need some
You
church.
some church? Is this,
Yeah, you know,
I was thinking Sunday morning.
Hey, Phil, I'll do that as soon as you buy some insurance from me.
Oh, swish.
Which I don't even sell
Shots
insurance
fired.
anymore.
Trigger.
This is one of these. I'm gonna get some insurance.
Karen
from you. I'm gonna get some insurance.
intensifies.
I'm gonna get some insurance from you. Uh-oh, we're getting
Keith says,
ready.
how many times you going to mention 3-way?
We're get-
He says, if you like big boys for breakfast, you will love Tupperware too. Is that him over there?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Intensifies.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I got a funny story. One of the first dates Jared and I ever went on was to Red Lobster. And we were waiting to be seated at the table, and we were standing at the bar, and we were ordering appetizers or whatever, and I was just talking to him, and he's like, what do you want, this, that, and I want to taste all your things, is what I said. I meant what he was ordering, but
I want to taste all
your
your
things, and
all
everybody
your
around the whole bar
things.
heard me, because I guess I'm not very quiet.
I'd like to taste all your things, please.
So I want to taste
Tim is
all your
definitely
things.
not very quiet.
is what I
It's
said.
okay, neither am I, girl. I'm like, hey, can I get some of all of that, please? No, I'm very loud.
Yes.
We
People
noticed.
know when I'm
We
here.
noticed.
Yes.
People know when I'm here.
I think I'm the quietest of all you three. That's the sad part. Us three. Let's this Todd
I don't know
Blocker.
about that.
Todd Blocker says Al Willoughby is watching.
Oh,
Let's
my
see.
gosh.
Al's the Joe's Java house we were just
I don't
talking
know if
about.
you wanna read
Wilmington
that one or
homeless.
not.
As long as you don't try to put batteries in the cucumber containers, that's fine. Yeah, that's true. Todd Blocker, you are a sick man. There you
have
go,
some weird
Phil
watchers.
Hoskins. There's your church guy right there, Todd Blocker. So Natalie,
Yes, sir.
load us up. Show us how.
Can't take it anymore.
Okay.
What? You guys are taking everything.
Because you put us in this
I
mindset.
said load us up. That's all.
At least
The
just
whole
read.
load?
I'm just gonna make
At
his
least
right
if
now.
you could just make one for Charlie, that
That's
would
what I'm
be
doing.
great.
I'm making
You
Charlie's.
don't have to worry about anybody else. Just if you
I'm
could
making
feed
sure
Charlie.
is eating.
Oh,
That
it's
would
looking
be
good.
great.
Well, Kim wants one. You want one? Or can you eat that?
I can't eat that.
She
but-
can't eat that. She got Rick disease. She got all kinds
All
of
right, I
disease.
got Rick disease.
And Andrew might want one.
but
Rick wants one.
No,
You can
Andy doesn't
feed
want one because
Charlie.
it's got vegetables.
Oh, come on.
You're
like
allergic to
vegetables?
vegetables?
He is. So here, Charlie,
What?
here's your
What?
burrito. Just make
Want
it
to give
up.
that to Kim? There you go.
Okay.
Then
Just
you-
wrap it up.
Okay.
I just washed my hands, by the way. So yeah,
There you go. There you go.
Clearly.
Billy Ray
No, it
Thorne's
looks
watching.
delicious.
How you
I
doing,
just
Billy
can't eat
Ray?
gluten.
that's fine. I'm sorry. No one told me the
it's, no,
rules.
it's all right. No, I'm just a weirdo. I have like really
Be,
weird food
be
allergies,
generous,
but
Natalie.
I'm
Be
gonna be as generous.
You
as-
can give Charlie mine. So
I mean, I'm just gonna leave the rest for Charlie. Period.
Oh, no, there you go. You guys are going to eat some too. Just not me and Kim eating. Come on.
I'm gonna eat a little. I'm hungry. I purposely starved myself, and I brought some napkins here.
Well, you guys need to talk while Kim and I eat.
So this is me talking. We had an interesting episode where Charlie ate several bananas a few weeks ago, if anyone remembers that.
It's a little hot, Charlie. Are you all right?
Did you see what
Oh, that's not going to stop him.
the
Girl,
reason- maybe the
he's
reason
still
that
going to
it-
pack it in.
Do you like it?
Town.
Do you like it, Mr. Hargrave? You know, this poor guy has watched me cook online and hasn't gotten to taste one thing I've cooked.
I'm gonna tell you
So-
what, you guys not eating? I'm glad you're not eating because I'm going to eat more. That's good stuff.
Usually when I cook, I don't eat in front of the people because then that's kind of weird.
Healthy, too.
Oh, yeah, it's totally
yes,
healthy.
it's very healthy.
And it's kind of faster than some of the drive-thrus.
Yes. Ain't that the truth? All right.
Nom, nom, nom.
That's good stuff. isn't it,
Very
Kim?
good. Yes, it is.
All right. Well,
Very
do you have any
Very
more
good.
questions for me? Because I'm
I
about
think
to.
you should tell what other like some quickie recipes. Like let's say, if I'm a single guy, what's some quickie things I can.
Well, okay, so my favorite thing, I'm not a guy, but my favorite thing is
Some quickie things.
put some tortilla chips in there. I just say you make your nachos the way you want them, not the way the restaurant tells you have to have them. So you put your tortilla chips in there, some beans, and some taco meat. I love putting chili in them all of a sudden. That's like my thing.
Very good.
And then you just put the cheese on top, you put the lid on, and you cook it for 5 minutes, and you've got nachos.
The only thing I would add to this, which is really good, some meat.
Right. Well, I had a distance to drive, and I didn't want to travel with meat. But yeah, I'll put sausage or something in there typically.
Sausage or bacon.
Bacon, yes.
Bacon. Somebody put on Facebook, what goes well with bacon? I put bacon.
I think like some turkey bacon would be good, Charlie. That would be really good for your diet. Low sodium.
Man, tell you what, guys.
Or some turkey sausage, chicken
worried.
sausage.
I was worried that these weren't going to be very big.
Oh wow, yours is a monster.
Oh, because you've never seen one of these in person.
Right.
You always
I was
see them,
worried
yeah.
that these weren't going to be very big. But they're plenty big enough, and it might be enough. I might have another one.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it for Charlie. He can have all he wants.
Going for round 2, huh?
Andrew, you don't know what you're missing. I mean, the only thing that's in there are like tomato and
Is there tomato?
Yeah,
Is there
I put
tomato?
I did put tomato. I chopped up the tomato at home.
tomato and green pepper. And
Is it the fiber that worries you?
It's the flavor.
Oh. Oh.
I love vegetables.
turkeys.
Is it like chicken eggs or like rooster eggs or duck eggs, all eggs? I don't know. I feel like they should have eggs.
Well, you know, some chickens make that rooster sound. I had
Yeah,
chickens for a while.
I
and they
feel
make
like
that
roosters
noise.
should have eggs.
Yeah.
So is Avon, is Tupperware more into cooking, or is it more still into the containers, or what's their emphasis now?
Their emphasis is right now the cooking and the clear containers they're coming out with that you can see through. Because, you know, sometimes when you go in your fridge, you're looking for leftovers or and you can't see in them, so you open everything. The clear containers are really
Because that
popular.
used to really annoy me, like that so many companies had colored containers, and it used to be like really obnoxious. Like you're like opening
what's
all
in there?
these containers, and I'm like, where are my grapes? And you're
Exactly.
like, why didn't I just leave them in the container that they came? And you know, like the packaging that they came in. Or because I grew up like, and I used to use like the old butter containers,
That's
and we used to
exactly-
like
oh my
wash
gosh.
them out,
And cottage
then like
cheese and butter.
and then at one point,
Everything
you'd
in the
like
fridge.
actually take your butter as your lunch, and you'd be like, "Gosh, dang, Flabbit! I actually brought a container of butter as my lunch
You
today."
never knew it was
Like,
a surprise.
okay, like now I have a melted container of butter.
Ashley
As
Paul
my
is
lunch.
watching. Hey, Ashley, I need a haircut.
Like,
Let me know
Oh
when
my
I can get in and
goodness
get a
gracious,
haircut.
you do.
Well,
Start spiking it.
we cut it twice during the Corona run, and I haven't cut it since then, since they've opened back up. Ashley, she works there in Sabina. And for the love of God, I can't remember the name. What's the name of that out there across from Yule's?
Oh, is it the main?
No.
No, I don't know.
Ashley, what's the
There's a
name of your
salon in
place?
Sabina.
Yeah, it's right across from
I have no
Yule's.
idea.
I can't.
he's
I'm
eating.
I'm eating. No, not what I'm eating. I don't want this to
So
fall
Rick
apart
is
on me.
talking off camera to
Ashley.
Charlie, who's talking with no microphone because he's eating about using his microphone
And
while
Jared's
he's
right.
eating.
Turkeys don't make bacon. I'm not a big fan of turkey bacon.
I like turkey.
I
Bacon.
season it slightly so it tastes a little bit better.
I don't know. It needs fat. Lots and lots of fat and grease.
Indeed.
No.
What's that?
Rick asked off camera with no microphone if I season turkey bacon with bacon. No.
Ray Wolf's watching. Todd Walker. If you're just tuning in, that gnawing sound is Charlie and Kim. It is. I tell you
I'm
what.
not being a quiet eater.
I am being halfway quiet, but I was even being quieter when I didn't have the mic up to my mouth. They're in Sabina, right across from Mules. That's where I get my hair cut. And Studio Revive. Studio Revive. That's the name of it.
Revive. Okay.
So, Ashley, if you're still there, let me know if I can get in and get a haircut sometime, please. Please. You can comment on the video or you can message me. Either way.
I
Either way.
might have to go and visit her.
Mention this show, get a discount.
Yeah, we ought to have them. We ought to have them on.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we ought to do is have them on and give some haircuts out here.
Cut Charlie's hair.
That'd be fun. Probably like shave my head just to mess with me in front of everybody. I've done dumber stuff. I had
No
my
one's
hair
cutting
pink at
my
one
hair,
time.
but if you want to cut Charlie's hair, go for it.
You guys are supposed to talk while I'm eating. Come on.
Oh,
Well,
goodness gracious.
You
Good
can also cut
entertainment.
Rick's hair because I've been cutting Rick's hair for the last like 6 months, and yeah,
Since the Corona.
yes.
Rick Scott had that Elvis look a couple weeks ago.
Well, yeah, because I've been cutting it differently every time. I've been trying to give him the Martin Sheen look that he goes for.
I think you need to give him the Dean Thompson look. Just shave that puppy.
Yeah, Dean shaved his
Yeah,
whole
just
head.
shave that puppy.
Oh, the whole head.
Oh, Jesus.
He's totally shaved.
Lord help me.
All
Bless his
right.
heart.
Well,
I tell you what, this is awesome though. And
very
it didn't. It took you what, 10 minutes? I mean, really, it doesn't
I
even
don't
take
even
that
that
long,
long.
does it?
it didn't really. It took 5 minutes in the microwave, except for I browned the hash browns first, so that took 3. So 8 if you put hash browns in.
And the prep
And if
was
you
only
count
like
the
2
prep in a couple
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, 10 minutes.
Super fast, and it all goes in the dishwasher. I love that part. I'm just gonna put it all in the dishwasher when I get home.
I'll tell you what, it's good stuff. It is. It's real good. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty pleased. Like I said, the only thing I would maybe add if I had it on my own was just add some meat, because I like meat. Andrew, you like meat too, don't you? Yep. Yep. We get the meat lovers pizza when we go Generations or whatever.
Well,
Yep,
next
good
time
stuff.
I will bring some meat, and I will buy it closer to the studio, so it won't. they'll stay
I could have
fresh.
brought some and put it in a cooler. I wish we'd have worked that out. I didn't even think
I
about
was
it.
going to say, I have meat in the fridge. I guess I could have.
I like the veggies.
I do have a full-size fridge in the back.
Well, came all the way from like Hillsboro, so
Oh, okay.
it was quite a drive.
It is, yeah, to get out.
The
It
whole-
is
Yeah, I'm
something
from
there.
else.
Hillsboro.
It is a little bit of a drive.
Yeah, but I only got like, weird meats because I
What
got like ground
now, what do you
turkey
call
and
weird
stuff in the
meat?
back.
What is a weird?
Well, I mean, since I follow a strict diet, I've got like ground turkey, I've got chicken breast, turkey
weird.
bacon.
It's not weird.
Like, I mean, I guess like super healthy, lean tilapia. You know,
It's not
I
weird.
mean,
It's
not
good
like,
stuff.
And healthy, and she's right.
Um,
They don't have some real good.
I
It's
don't
good.
know.
I tell you, a good place to buy meat is Yule's in Sabina. Now
Yes.
that they're open again.
Oh,
Well, I got some great deals the other day on some stuff that, because if you got a freezer, you can just take it home, throw it in your
Yes.
freezer.
I mean, I buy lots of meat and then I throw it in the freezer and I just leave it in there, thawed out as I need it.
Now, this isn't Tupperware, but I don't know if Tupperware has anything like this. But my wife has been cooking meat in this some kind of special cooker. What do they call those things? It's like a steam
Air fryer.
air fryer. No, I don't think that's it. No, it's not an air fryer, because we have an air fryer that she does stuff in. This is what's that other thing that's real hot right now? Some kind of pot they call it.
Instapot.
Instapot.
It's something like that, I think.
Well,
is it
yeah.
steam?
well, yeah, because Tupperware has a pressure cooker, which is what I think you're
Pressure
thinking
cooker,
of.
yeah.
They do have a pressure cooker for the microwave, and I love it.
Well, this isn't a micro. They have a pressure cooker for the microwave. Mm-hmm. This is just a pressure cooker she has. And I tell you what, that's the only way we'll eat meat right now, unless we grill it, because pork chops just literally fall off the bone.
Oh wow.
I mean, if you got one of those pressure cookers, cook your meat in there, you'll be amazed.
Yeah.
How tender it is. I mean, it's just ooh. Probably like the one you have for Tupperware in the microwave.
One of the things I like to do is just put some bell peppers, some onions, some some kind of sausage, whatever your flavor of the week is, whether it's brats, Mets, what
Oh,
have
yeah.
you, and put it all in there, and then put it in the microwave, and then you can make a sandwich. You can put it over rice. It's really good.
That would be. I tell you what, though, like, so we had pork chops last night. Like, if she does a roast beef, she puts it in there. Literally just falls apart. It's good stuff.
That's good.
Oh, it is.
like
It's
that way.
it's really
Since
good.
I'm Jewish and I don't feel like splurging on one of those, I just cook my meat in a nonstick pan, like a tall one. I wrap it in foil and I lather it in olive oil and some other seasonings that are safe on my diet that I'm allowed to have. And I marinate it and I cook it at a low temperature for a long time.
Yeah.
So then the juices soak in.
Same type of thing.
Yeah, same type of, method. It just takes a lot longer, obviously.
Right.
But
Well, in the winter, I tend to use my oven more. In the summer, I tend to use the microwave, so I don't heat up my house.
But
'Cause it
since
gets
it's
so
a
warm.
lower temperature
Yeah.
and so it's like 250 or 300,
Right.
it doesn't get as hot in here. It just takes
One of
longer.
those right now. Really.
Yeah. That would be a lot, quicker
All
alternative.
right. Well, I am going to put my Tupperware away.
Not until you make me another one.
Okay,
Kim, you want
Mr.
another one?
Hargrave.
Yep.
Where's your plate, darling?
Kim wants another one too,
Yep.
so
Okay.
they are good. They are they are good. I'm speaking into the food here. You think it works?
Turning this on when you're opening
Yeah.
when you're opening your can.
Hey, you all get old sometime too, so I don't even want to hear it. Is that Kim's or mine?
This is Charlie's.
That's mine. Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't keep track of the plate.
I want to.
I'm not that good at it.
Very good stuff, though, folks.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Natalie is available for all three parties.
three
Avon,
parties?
Tupperware, or
Oh, goodness gracious.
what's that other one
yes.
called? Pure
Pure
Romance.
Romance.
I don't think we have Avon parties. When have you ever been to an Avon party?
Pure
Charlie?
Romance Avon Tupperware party. How would we call that? Pure
Pre-gaming.
Oh
I
my
have to think about this.
goodness.
pre-wear Tuppermance Avon party. I don't know, something like that.
I don't know.
What do you think? Or AKA the
I never
the
dreamed
trifecta.
that was an actual thing, Charlie.
the trifecta. The trifecta.
You are hilarious.
Well, you know what the trifecta is, right?
Do you?
Yes.
I don't know if I want to know.
It's a horse race. You pick
Anyway,
you pick
you
three
are
of the top
listening
three
to
horses.
WZAA 106.9
That is what you meant.
LPFM in Jeffersonville,
what I meant.
Ohio.
It is what I meant.
All right.
This is the Morning Zoo. Thank you for joining us today, Natalie.
Kim, is there something else to trifecta? Natalie's laughing too, like she knows something.
No,
is there
I'm
something
laughing
else to
because,
trifecta stands
I
for?
had
Yes,
to do
indeed
that, or
there
we get
is.
fined $15,000.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
We have to do it on the hour every hour,
Every hour on the
Yeah,
hour.
and see, you can't say those words. We probably showed you that earlier.
or we get fined. But I figured
Yeah.
you wouldn't say any of those.
I don't say those words.
Yeah. So.
Those
heard
aren't
you-
in my
I've
vocabulary.
I've heard you say those words
Or we get
before.
fined.
my
like
God.
Mac,
$5,000.
until you look Mac over there.
I figured
yeah.
you weren't going to say those words. So.
No, no, not typically when I'm on video do I say any
I
of those
figured,
words.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I thought
I figured you were probably good.
Language is like, we all say those words.
We do say those words,
So real
but not on the
quick,
air.
let's take a flash poll here. Kids going back to school? Yes or no?
Yes.
I mean, I don't see it lasting. I think they're going to go back, and then DeWine's going to say, the corona's getting worse,
That's
and then
exactly
they're going
what
to pull
he's
them
gonna do.
and do virtual full-time
I
after
say,
about a month.
I say yes, but just virtually.
You do my opinion whether they should or whether I think they will or what are you asking exactly? Should they open?
Will kids go back to school?
Yes, I think so, and they're going to try to implement these safety precautions. And
Mackin
kids,
says
kids
yes.
switch shoes, kids switch hats. They're
Okay,
gonna-
we,
Yeah, no,
we
wait a
still
minute.
have
Spider-Man
one more
mask,
hour
she's
of
got
the
a
show,
Batman
Charlie.
mask.
The show's not over.
You know?
I know, but real quick though, but Natalie might be getting ready to leave, so
about
we'll
that.
get her
Yes,
opinions.
Natalie is.
But what's
is
the difference
going, but we-
between going to school and going to Walmart?
Nothing, but
Oh.
they're going to try to make it seem worse.
Oh.
Yep. What about
Because we have our own
It's
individual
political.
desk, right? We have our
Yeah.
own individual
You
desk.
have your own space, but they're going to make it seem like.
what about football?
Scary.
I don't think so.
Well, they released that they're going to make all of the people doing sports get tested before every sporting event.
They'll have to change that, or they won't be able to have
They
it.
already released this like
Because
2
it's-
days ago or
It's
something.
kind of like I think one of those tests is like $140.
Yeah, and they haven't
a
released
test.
whether the students have to pay for that or the schools are going to pay for that, and all of the staff has to be tested as well,
Schools won't pay for it.
and all of the like staff members involved have to be
Tax
paid as well.
dollars hard at work.
Schools won't pay for that because you're talking 3 sports teams. You're talking $4,000 a week.
Exactly.
That's not going to happen.
And I don't think it's fair to say that the students have to pay for that because some students
Unless
are
your
not
insurance
as well
covers
off
it.
as other students. How are you going to say
Yeah.
like, oh well, now you can't play sports because you're poor? Like
Yeah.
that's
That's
not
exactly
fair.
right. You're
That's
totally
discrimination.
Dead on the money. Dead on the money.
They
What?
would have to do that kind of like the
come you
lunch
get yours
program
all
or something.
Like I
Up,
said, that's
really neat.
discrimination.
I
How
can't
are
Based
you
on
going to say
income.
like,
I'll
hey,
fold
you're
mine.
poor, you can't play football this year,
Yeah.
or hey, you're really wealthy, so you get to play? Like that's not fair.
A lot of things in school
Wait a
is
minute.
not
Can
fair.
he not wrap his own burrito?
I'm asking. See, I like the way she does it. Hers is really cool looking. Mine was just really sloppy.
What?
Yeah.
I need help.
I'm sorry.
I need help
I'm
now.
sorry,
Morning,
Charlie.
I need help now.
I should have wrapped it for you. I'm sorry.
Well, see, look at Kim. She's doing
I
it
know,
like
she's a professional
precise.
rapper.
Are you like cool? You like? Did you hear what she said?
No.
She's a professional roller.
My dog has some problems. Maybe he needs to meet.
Make burritos lots of times.
Yeah. Well, you can't leave yet. We got your plates.
I wasn't going to leave.
Okay, good. Don't leave yet. All right, good. Hang out for a
Feed
little while
me and
longer.
see more.
So, I do have other.
All right, so some other topics to talk about.
Did the Reds win last night? I don't know.
I don't
watched?
I don't know.
Look that
Did
up,
anybody
Andrew.
watch?
I started to, but they were in a rain delay, and the Reds were winning when I did check in. What do you think about the bars and no alcohol? Let's go there.
Dumber than hell.
So
Bars with no alcohol?
so DeWine
After 10.
passed
After 10.
not DeWine, but
Yeah,
the
it's DeWine.
Let's see if we can
well,
get wine.
With the
partially
state liquor
DeWine,
board.
partially the liquor license people
Listen to
decided
the
that
sense this makes.
you cannot serve alcohol after 10 p.m., but you can remain open for another hour after that.
And consume that.
So
then.
you can still be hanging out in bars till 11.
You can hang out in bars till 2 a.m.
Well,
if they serve food.
you can still
You
eat
just gotta
food
stop
after
drinking,
that. You just
because
can't drink alcohol.
You just can't
after
drink
that.
alcohol, but you can eat and do everything else.
What does that
Because
have to do with COVID?
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's the whole.
Well, okay. I guess the
wow.
concept
Oh.
is if you're drinking and you're inebriated, you might get closer to someone. You're more apt to like dance on them, breathe on them.
Might slop spit.
You know, might be hooking up. You know, getting a little jiggy with it. So. You know,
People are just gonna do it earlier.
So like,
You know what I mean?
basically, you're just daring people to day drink and like be
Pretty
drunk in
much.
the middle of the day.
And you can now take
you
3
know,
drinks to go.
Yeah. Oh,
You can take
there's
three
the other
drinks
thing
To
is
go.
you can get
to
3
go.
drinks
To go. You may.
Yes.
I wonder what's
But
Oh
so
my.
you can order 3 Long Island iced teas, put them in your cup holder, and drink them while you're driving home, but you can't drink them in a bar.
Yep.
Okay, so,
Well, it's asinine. There's
that's
not
quite
even-
interesting that you can take it to go because
To go.
I'm from another state and they have like margarita, like the snow cone places where you can get those to go too. So
Oh, really?
I guess that's a new thing.
It is. Yeah.
Since
it is.
COVID, they have been doing the 2 drinks, at least for the last couple months, to
Now you can
go.
have 3.
But now you can get 3 to go.
That's
mixed
crazy.
drinks.
That's just-
Not even in a sealed container.
That's
Just like in a to-go cup.
That's
like,
asking
you know,
for
even in your own
DUIs. That's
to-go cup.
asking for open
Like,
containers.
mixed drinks.
Say, you don't hear any little money racket there, do you?
Yeah, that's nuts.
You're asking for DUIs, people to
Oh,
get
wow.
killed, and everything else under
Well,
the
wish
sun.
I'd known that Sunday
No,
night.
but they'll die from COVID.
But they're going to be counted as COVID
Yeah.
deaths, so it's
Yeah,
that's
they're
all
going to be.
right.
Yeah. How'd he die? He was in a major car wreck, but he had COVID.
Yeah, exactly right. I just can't. I can't. Ooh.
Heat wave is here. Lisa
Heat wave is
Schultz.
here.
If you'd like to be on the show, I apologize. I just can't remember. I'm like Joe Biden today. I can't remember my own name. Anyhow, what's his name? I'm just
The
kidding.
cow says moo.
Lisa Schultz, if you'd like to come on sometime as your scary character, you're more than welcome. Just let me know when
I
you
don't
want
know
to
what
come
that
on.
means, but
Ooh, scary character.
Lisa, she's fun. She is. Sister Death. Thank you, Andrew. Sister Death. Yeah. We could have Sister Death on here anytime you want to come on. Let me know.
we'll see.
Oh, she's cool. You'll like her.
I don't know if. Anyway,
You'll like her. She's perfect. She got a face for radio.
A face for
what?
radio.
When her sister deaths, she has a face for radio.
you know,
Trust
I
me.
still have to see the people, right?
I know. Well, and Facebook Live will see her too.
Like
yeah.
I don't
She's
like scary
cool.
stuff.
She's cool. We ought to get Magi Jake on here one day too.
Magi
But
Jake.
we're not going to pay him. But we ought to get Magi Jake on here. Y'all mentioned something to him. He's your buddy.
Okay. Anyway,
Sorry. Sorry, we digress. Here, let me go back to eating. Go ahead and talk about the bars.
so well, I think we kind of covered that. It's kind of BS because people are just going to drink more during the day, or like buy more alcohol and drink it in their house, or drink
Or
at
sister
other
death.
people's houses. I mean, that's just going to encourage people to gather in other places, or like have speakeasies.
Yeah, that might be a problem with
I mean,
bars
so
making
there's
money
that.
because the people will be buying it from the store and just drinking at home. Then.
Exactly. So it's just going to shut down small businesses
Agreed.
like dive bars
Agreed.
because they're going to lose money.
Speaking of places shutting down, it's like, who was it? Rick had said it earlier, or somebody, Chillicothe, some burgers closing down.
Golden Corral.
Golden Corral is gone.
I think they lost their Steak and Shake or something somewhere.
Oh, no.
I heard all Steak and Shakes. Aren't they all biting the dust?
So
I don't
far,
know,
what
it's
I've
so
seen,
ridiculous.
all of them, like
I
Taco
think
Bell,
almost every single
all
one of
those
them
drive-thrus, you can't eat in the lobby. I think they're still closed up. In Washington Courthouse, anyways. Yeah, we tried to go in, and they went, no, we're not open the dining room.
I think Steak and Shake's gone.
I think
it's
all
on
of the
way
Steak
out.
and Shakes are closing everywhere.
I believe so too. What about Denny's? Can you go and eat at Denny's out here in
I don't
Jeffersonville?
know.
Not if you're in your right mind.
Don't know.
Waffle Heezy.
But it's pretty
Waffle
ridiculous
House you can
because
go in.
why is it okay to drink in a bar until 10 p.m.
10:01. Corona's
but
gonna get ya.
10:01 COVID?
Oh my gosh.
The vid is gonna get
Yeah.
you.
Who it doesn't even see how funny it sounds just even saying it out loud, let alone how anybody can even.
Well,
But how come last call is at 10? What can I order 10 drinks at 9:50 and then sit there until
They have to
11
be
and drink them?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, you can.
And then
You can.
yes,
like,
ma'am, you can.
You can.
I mean, I don't drink alcohol anymore, but that's what I would do if I still
So
did,
would I.
just to be obnoxious.
Buy 'em
just
all
to
right
be
there and
that
keep 'em down in
person.
the well
You know
and
what I
keep 'em
mean?
cold.
Just to be really annoying.
That's exactly what I
you
would
wouldn't
do.
do that,
I'd
would
be
you?
like, can I get 15 shots of Patron, please?
And Rick would be going,
And a Tito's and soda, just to be really annoying.
and a what?
And a Tito's and soda, just to be really annoying.
Ah, Tito's and soda
Not
With
a
a
fan.
lime.
with a lime. I'd be like, give me a Diet Pepsi. I guess I could order Diet
Diet
Pepsi.
Pepsi. You
I
can
could
order that till
I
2:30.
could order that till 2. Well, but no,
Diet Pepsi.
But wait a
Can I
minute.
get a Diet Pepsi? What?
Do the bars have to close at 11? though,
No.
also?
No, they can stay
Nope.
open till 2:30 and serve food.
Yep.
They could stay open all night. Like Waffle House is open all the time.
They can stay open all night as long as they're not selling liquor.
Yeah.
So, do they have to make the food there, or can it be a food truck?
Anywhere can serve food until
Yeah.
whenever. As long as they don't serve alcohol. Last call's got to be at 10.
Okay, so it can't be a food truck.
And but you have to order a food item with those drinks. Is that correct? Yeah. A real food item.
Joe Davis, we hope you get better. Joe Davis just said hi from the hospital. We talked about you a little bit
Joe
earlier.
Davis is still in the hospital.
So I hope
We're
you're all
sending
right.
Dean's mom to see you. She's on her way.
Yeah, all the bars I heard on the news are about to file a lawsuit against the governor.
That
I
should
would-
indeed.
Well, heck yeah,
Yeah.
they,
they
should.
indeed.
Because
Definitely.
it's just ridiculous.
It's the first time I've heard anybody say anything bright out there like that.
They
Where the
definitely
ACLU's
should.
been all this time.
Who?
ACLU, they've been silent. From what
Where,
I've
where
seen.
is the ACLU and all this?
They're not touching this. Oh, of course. Oh, it is not. The ACLU is responsible for one of the most wonderful landmark decisions in the Supreme Court. Would never even got there if it wasn't for the ACLU. Yeah.
Kim and Rick are bantering.
I don't
Rick
believe
says
that.
the ACLU is a bunch of commies.
I don't believe that.
So, which Kim would know about that since her nickname is Commie
Commie.
Kim. So,
Comrade just means
So
friend.
y'all can't hear Rick having an argument off
is in
camera
the
with
Russian
no
language, but that's all
microphone
it
with
means.
Kim
Rick, I can
about how
share my mic
communist the
if you wanna come back over.
ACLU is. So there's that. But y'all know they already have this disagreement because it's a
Yes.
long-standing
Yes.
disagreement, and he is calling Kim Commie
Commie
Kim.
Kim. Commie
As
Kim.
y'all also know is her nickname.
right. But you know what? Kim has been coming to the dark side lately.
That is accurate.
Kim has been coming
Which
to the dark side.
Also isn't
the
really
dark
the
side. I
dark
just think it's
side.
the side of
It's
reason.
the right side.
It's yes. Yes.
I still like calling it the dark
is.
side. I don't think we're
I'm
gonna
on
have
the
football.
side of common
It
sense.
just popped up on Yahoo. Rutgers football team now's got
I keep saying
COVID all over it.
All the bipartisans. It's two wings of the same bird.
Maybe
You need to find a middle ground.
maybe we should just inject everybody with COVID, get it in them, get it out of them, then they're all ready to go because they all got the antibodies.
Can we just say the NHL is the only professional sports organization doing it right now?
Seems like it. Seems like the NHL is doing it right.
Talking about who?
Joe.
Oh,
Joe,
talking
we're
about
not saying
Joe.
bad. We hope you get well, buddy. That's what we hope. I hate to hear that you're in the hospital. How long are you going to be in there for?
Well, obviously, that didn't happen, right?
Well,
'Cause he's still
hopefully you're going to be fine and dandy and all that
Oh
stuff.
yeah, absolutely.
You've had a rough month, brother. Rough couple weeks, I guess I should say.
there. So let's see what's still
What
on
else
the
have I
list.
got
We
on
got
there?
Epstein's list.
Who won last night, Andrew? Did you look? Reds and Indians. Can you look that up for me, please? I do.
So Epstein's
the Reds.
list.
Epstein's list, Biden ahead in the polls, stimulus.
Biden is not ahead in the
No, he's
polls.
not.
These
Sure
are
he
fake
is.
polls. They're always fake polls. Who are we polling? I mean, like
I
five women
saw
at
it.
a Seattle
There
Starbucks.
you go. There
I
you go.
mean,
Who's the demographic?
I
that's
saw it
giving you
last
statistics?
night. Biden's winning all the polls.
the people of Portland. I mean, who are we polling? I mean,
Right.
let's get real. We polled during Clinton, like when Hillary Clinton was running against Trump, and she was going to win, and we see how that turned out.
Well, is
She
it-
did get the popular vote.
She
but
did get the popular
She
vote.
did.
Okay,
And also-
well, I
And I
mean,
like
Joe
does the popular
Davis-
vote mean anything? No, because
Nah.
it's electoral college
Electoral
that
college
gets
is
you
what-
elected.
you're right.
So
You're absolutely
let's
right.
just be real.
I swear, I think if voting really
We're not
made it-
running for
if
prom
voting made a
queen,
difference, I don't
so
think they'd
being
really let you do
popular
it.
means nothing.
Joe Davis, just to let you know, that video of Nancy Pelosi sound like she's drunk. Nancy Pelosi is a drunk, but that one was doctored. So be careful what you see out there on Facebook, because I saw the actual video, and yeah, she actually sounded coherent in the actual video, but somebody did doctor it up, make her sound like she was really drunk. And I'm not big on trying to protect Nancy Pelosi, but I am on fairness.
Yeah,
I am on
so-
fairness. So, yeah, I don't think there's going to be any debates. They're not going to let. They're not
Biden's
going
going
to
to keep hiding in his basement until whoever the VP nominee actually comes out and then speaks on his behalf until the election
then
occurs.
they'll-
You think it's going to be Pocahontas?
No.
Oh, no.
It's
I-
probably going to be Karen Bass.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
She's a psycho. Kamala Harris,
I like
Karen
Kamala
Bass,
Harris.
Susan Rice. They're all communists. They're all Marxists. It could be any of them. They're all fucking excuse me. They're all crazy.
That's
So anyway,
Freaking,
they're
freaking.
all psychos. So there's that. So anyway.
Freaking.
So anyway.
Tupperware lady.
And that come from our head
So
psycho.
I'm a psycho, and that's how they make me feel. So there's that.
Tell us how you really feel. Huh? We know that is a word. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's
so
Freaks me out.
anyway, it's on the list, and there's that. That's how that makes me feel. If you didn't already know how I felt, now you do.
Now we do.
Put them claws away.
all right.
I think Kamala Harris probably would be his best choice, though. Out of the, if he,
I think
if he
Kamala
does, already
Harris.
stated it's going to
I
have
like.
a woman
I
no
like
matter what. Is that right?
out of all of them that are out there, Susan Rice. I mean, I could run a campaign against Susan Rice. All I got to do is just say Benghazi. What the heat wave put? Oh boy, I heard that's in the Alexis Phillips. Oh,
Thank you, Heatwave.
Heat waves even on your butt there.
No, I'm alt right, which means at least I'm right.
That's true. That's true. Kim's alt left, which means
Yeah.
she's very wrong. But anyhow,
I'm not very wrong.
yeah, Kim is coming to the center, though.
It's just the side.
She's
of common
moderate.
sense.
She's not even.
I don't think. I think I
She's
am
not
more
even
moderate.
radical. She's moderate. Calm down, y'all.
I think so. Yeah, I think moderate.
You
Both
just said-
sides have got.
You
good
just
points
said
and
you
both-
thought Michael Moore was like your savior.
I did not.
No
I said
way.
he's an intelligent person, and the information that he puts through is true. You take it however you. Anybody can put a spin on anything, depending on who they're trying to reach. But
Michael Moore. Michael
you
Moore.
got to take away
Calm
the source.
sell.
You know what I mean? Take away the source. Whoever's doing the documentary or whatever. That's what it's amount to me. He's dead on the money about a lot of things.
No, he's not.
You just don't like him because see his persona. Same like I said about that Derek Myers guy. Same thing.
I don't mind Derek. You keep saying I don't like Derek Myers.
Well, the
I don't
public
mind Derek
consensus
Myers.
is usually.
I would much
that.
rather listen to Derek Myers 10-1
No
than
way.
Michael Moore.
I'd rather listen to Michael Myers.
There you go. Yeah.
Skirt,
You'd like Sister Death then.
No, I'm just.
Sister
I
Death.
just wanted to say something that made me sound less crazy.
That's it, guys.
So Michael Myers makes you sound less crazy?
No, I just thought it'd be funny.
I don't know. I don't know about that. But anyhow,
I don't know.
You know, now I have to ask this question because I've seen both ways. But to my knowledge, Trump is not on Epstein's list. Is that correct or incorrect?
I haven't heard that he's on the list, but honestly,
Trump.
nothing would surprise me at this point.
Go- They used to be
Giselle.
friends.
They were friends.
They did used to be friends.
Don't they? Okay.
Yeah.
Just because you've been pictured with someone doesn't mean you visited their island.
It's like his video.
Right.
Look,
Like,
Yeah, I
we're all,
mean,
we're all
Just-
here
it's
together.
like,
Look
the-
who-
it's
look
like
who
the
I'm
common
sitting
witch
between.
hunts of McCarthy.
Like, we're all
Associating
sitting right here.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I've
I
never
agree
been
with
to
that.
Natalie's house
Never.
just because we're sitting here on camera together.
Yeah.
Not
I
that
agree
I
with
wouldn't
that.
go to your house, but I've never been to her house. I mean,
I have been
Look
to
who I'm
Charlie's
sitting
house.
between. Look who I'm sitting between. Just keep this in mind.
I'm just saying, like,
Criminals.
Criminals
I'm not a criminal.
anymore.
Anymore, huh? Anymore. These are nice Tupperware plates, too. Nice and heavy duty.
I am reformed.
Dishwasher
I'm a child of
safe,
God.
right?
Yes, you can win those for partying with me.
You can win those to party with Natalie.
Yeah, you
all
can
right?
win those if you party with me.
I just want to stay out of jail. That's
Me
all I got to
too.
say.
Well, I mean,
Right.
that's always a good goal to have.
Yes, yes it is.
Set your bar really high.
Epstein's list, I tell you what, let's get it out there. I want to start seeing these celebrities and everybody start falling like flies.
They're already
they're
falling.
already
Ellen's
happening.
losing her show. I mean,
Ellen's losing
some
her
of them are
show.
hiding now.
Tom Mitchell. Tom Mitchell. I'm
Tom
sorry.
Hanks
Mitchell.
became a Greek
Tom
citizen.
Hanks is a Greek citizen. Tom Mitchell. Sorry, Tom Mitchell. He's a friend of mine. Tom Hanks is a Greek citizen.
People have no
Who?
idea.
Justin Bieber made a song about being part of Pizzagate when he was a child.
Yes, yes.
You got that? Yeah.
Trump-
I mean, your
Trump-
religious leaders, the athletes and actors, people you idolize, they're all gonna find out that
Y'all
Trump-
don't
it's
learn.
gonna be a big fall
Trump
from grace.
banned him
Keeping
from
it
his
Benjamin.
hotel in 2004,
This
Todd
is
Blocker
awful.
says.
What'd say?
Trump banned Epstein from his hotels in 2004. Jeremy
was
Lewis is
hanging out in
watching.
2012.
Mark Klingler is watching. Hopefully you're doing okay, Mark Klingler. Man, we just had a nice Natalie breakfast. You'd have come in today, brother. Oh, Mark Klingler cooked breakfast on here.
Well, I mean, I
could've
could
brought
stop at
chocolate
his
milk.
house and
One
cook
day.
him something real quick if he's hungry.
Yeah, Mark Klingler. Oh, you want to stop at Mark's house and cook him something?
I would cook him something if he
There
wanted
you
me to
go,
stop there
Mark.
and cook him something.
Mackin's over there. You can get on the Marco Polo and tell him. There you go. You're not that far away from Mark Klingler's house right here.
I don't
Probably-
know.
Probably 10 minutes, maybe.
I just
maybe.
moved, so I don't really know what's close to where I moved to.
Yeah, you're not too far at all. Well, I know on Friday you're real close to Hillsboro to eating some all-you-can-eat fish.
Oh.
Yeah, Friday,
Oh, is
5
that
to 8.
coming up again?
Yep, Friday,
Oh,
5 to 8.
Friday.
That was good fish.
I'm trying to talk Mac into going. He
Have you done
hasn't
any of
figured it out
The
yet.
block cruising. You took
No.
no.
I'm not going to do that. I went there one time to do it, and I couldn't even get on the block. It took me like 45 minutes. I said, "To
that
heck
what
with this. I'm going home.
That's the way it was in
I'm
high school.
going home." So no, I do the cruise ins where there's food involved, and I get paid.
Yes.
I am not going to waste my gas
Charlie
driving
likes
around the
food
block.
and money.
I do.
So if we pay him to drive
I
around
don't
the block, he'll do
blame
that.
him.
Me neither.
Don't hate
Well-
it.
We're all in agreement, Sarah. I like food and I like money.
Jared friend, my hero was Ozzy, and he ate a bat and didn't get corona, or was a visitor to the famous Kitty Island. You know what, though? Ozzy, you saw Ozzy's new job. He's Joe Biden's interpreter now.
I don't know if I showed
So
him
I've
that or not.
heard.
I thought that was funny.
I thought that
Pretty
was
great,
funny.
as a matter of fact.
That was good stuff. So Epstein's list, watch him fall, folks. And all I gotta say is this woman better not die. This list better come out. And really, all joking aside, there needs to be some justice for these
absolutely.
people
Oh, yeah.
that were there. And I tell you what, there's a great special, and I've said it now for about a month on Netflix, which I'm surprised it's on the Obama network, Netflix. But go watch that Epstein special. It is eye-opening. And yes, Bill Clinton, guess what? Your butt was even on the Epstein special.
There are paintings of that
and
man
you
there.
were there.
I'm like, y'all.
You
They're
were there.
paintings of the man. Paintings, okay? There ain't paintings of you there for no reason.
So, Bill Clinton. What was the Reds Indian score last night?
Not just pictures, paintings. That's creepy.
thought you were looking
okay?
that up for me.
Painting.
Huh?
That's creepy.
Your phone won't load. Rick,
I'm having a problem with mine too. Actually,
Rick, Jim Croce. How you doing, Jim Croce? Jim Croce, he's getting ready to get a transplant, I believe. Good luck to you. Prayers sent your way. All right, so the stimulus. I guess we're not going to get this stimulus. I'll just tell you right now, we're not going to get to the second stimulus because the Democrats are going to hold it up because they want all mail-in voting, and that's not going to happen. What?
Reds beat the Indians.
Reds beat the Indians 3-2.
There's
Go
the
Red
novelty.
Legs. But anyhow, so the Democrats are going to turn you down for your stimulus. So remember that when you go vote in November. Vote Republican only. Don't vote Democrats because they are turning you down. They're telling you you're not worthy. Trump wants to give you more than $1,200, but he doesn't want the $600 extra a week for people on unemployment. They are willing to do $200 extra a week.
you know, I read somewhere that the $600 a month comes out, or a week or whatever, comes out to about $15 an hour.
Natalie put that up there.
Okay, a lot of people. Why would it? I mean, if you're making less than $15 an hour, why would it not benefit you to just keep on the unemployment? You make more than versus going.
Well, that's
to
the
work.
problem. You're
Not paying-
incentivizing people not
That's what
to
I mean.
work.
Or you're not paying a living wage. If unemployment, you see what I mean? The cost
Right.
of living and what, if that makes any sort of sense.
No, I get it
Yeah.
on both sides.
Right. You're right.
Todd Blocker
Everything will
goes.
inflate.
Todd Blocker says, and you wonder why everyone is quiet on child trafficking because they're all involved.
Because they're all involved. You're right. That's why it's hush, 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 hush. Corona, corona, corona.
I mean, I've talked to a lot of people who are like, why should I go back to work? I'm making more money being at home.
Yeah.
Social distancing. Or
Jim-
going to Walmart.
Jim Gregory, I'm not sure what you mean. He says Ohio Secretary of State.
I don't know what that means.
We need more info, Jim.
Some more details
Yeah,
would
what
be
is-
great.
what
But Jim, he's a big Trump lover, big Republican also, and he's usually right on about stuff. So
No, I'm not
there's-
saying he's wrong. I just don't
no,
know.
yeah, no.
exactly
He'll
what-
give us more. Is
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
That's a little
He'll give us more here in a minute. Yeah, I'm not sure. Wait, say, I don't even, who is the highest Secretary of State?
I'm not sure.
I can't think right offhand.
Can you Google it, Rick? You're at a computer.
I should know this.
Well, we all know it. We just can't. It's not LaRose, is it? No.
And that's terrible.
Yeah, we should all know that.
We should all know that.
We know who it is. We will as soon as he says the
it.
name, we'll know.
Is this that dingle dong that like? Oh,
The one guy's the Attorney General, Dave
Oh, okay.
Yost.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, that's what I just
LaRose.
said. I just said
Yeah,
LaRose,
okay.
Frank LaRose. Yeah.
Yes, what you said.
Yeah, Frank LaRose. Yeah. No, that's LaRosa's. But yeah, Frank, I did say LaRose. So
Yeah,
I
you
did.
did
Has
say
some
that.
great pizza.
So yeah, Frank
I
LaRose.
like that other pizza place better though. Casano's with the
Casano's,
salty
yeah.
crust.
Oh, it's
they
good
do.
stuff.
Casano's is
That
great.
really upsets my
I'll tell you
stomach,
what.
but it's so worth it.
The
Corner
la-
pizza was like that.
The last time I
Like,
had,
my
it's
stomach,
so
too.
worth it. Like my stomach burns to the core when I eat it, but I'm like,
last time I drank any
Yeah.
beer of any
The after effects
significance
are
I'm like,
interesting.
was
oh
with
my
you guys
God,
up at
but,
Casano's in
yes.
Xenia.
It was good.
It was really good. It
I
was
didn't
really
know
good.
Casano's was still in business.
Lynn Lawhon, how
we
you
go to
doing?
the one in Xenia.
Lynn is
that right?
Lynn is our jewelry girl that's been coming to the car shows.
She made us ring.
Yeah, what did you get put on
I
there?
got this one is JLF Heart KCM, and his says KCM Heart JLF.
Kim Conrad Michael.
No, Conrad.
Kim, what is it? Kim what?
Corrine.
Kim Corinne
Kimber
Michael.
Corrine.
Corrine Michael.
Kimberly Corrine
And
Michael.
Jared, what's his middle name?
Lee.
Lee Friend. I was going to say that. Jared Lee Friend.
Jared Lee.
So I thought I was going to say Kim loves big boys.
The sandwiches.
on the rings these people make are really cool because they will actually they will carve out what you want
Engrave.
engraved.
Engrave
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I wish I had known she was going to be on here because I would order my bracelet she got.
I didn't wear my ring today either. I decided to wear my high school class ring. Looky there.
Look at that.
Still fits, which is good. 1982.
I never got one of those.
And you know, I feel bad because we didn't get Crystal one either. But Crystal switched schools, and I think she just got caught up. And I've offered to like get her
I never
one,
wanted
but
one.
I got one in college too, but I resold it back because it was gold. This one I kept just because the metal's not anything you can get a lot of money for. Plus,
it's all
I
about
never
the
got
money.
one in college
plus I think
either.
it's cool. I just think it's
And I mean,
cool.
it's cool. I
I kind of like the green.
I
the
just
green
keep going to
ring
college and like keep graduating. So like I feel like if I bought one every time I graduated
I'm
from
with you,
college,
kid.
I just
You'd-
have like
you'd have one.
I
You-
have
I'm with
like
you.
a whole handful of stones.
Oh,
like
no.
You'd
When
be like
you-
Tom.
Thanos.
You'd be like Tom
with all
Brady.
the rings, like,
You'd be
Yes.
like Tom Brady.
When you buy your college ring, you can send it back, and they'll change like from associates to bachelors to masters.
Yeah, but she's got like 10
I
degrees.
I have I'm about to graduate my second master's and then start law school, so I'm like over here.
You'll be like Mr. T.
But, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So
Those necklaces.
I believe the more
too,
papers
yeah.
on your wall, the more. I think that's just great.
I'm
think-
just like
You
this
know where I
crazy
put mine?
person
I
who
don't
won't
even put
stop
mine
going
on the
to
wall. I
school.
put mine in a drawer. And I don't. That's to me. That's it's just one of those a hoop. I just look at the college degrees. It's a hoop to go through, and I went through my hoops, and I'm done going through the hoops. So, there's nothing wrong with it. Don't get me wrong, but it's just something I had to do. You know.
He just wants to be married to a lawyer so he can spend all my money.
Ernest Rosser's going to the Columbus to be in the VFW show today. Love your show. Keep them coming. Well, Lynn, if you ever want to come on too and show everybody what you do with the jewelry, we'd love to have you too. We like having guests. That shakes it up. We like guests that fix us food, though.
Yes.
I will tell you that. we do like guests.
Bring tribute.
Yeah, we do like guests that
All
fix
right,
us food.
so Lynn, I won't go on camera, but when Lynn comes, I'll bring her some food. I'll make her some food.
Well, if you're doing it for Lynn, you're doing it for all
Oh
of
God,
us.
then I've got to do it for Charlie too.
I
Okay.
do it for all of
All right,
us. yeah.
Charlie, I'll cook for you
I do
too.
it for all of us. Yeah, that's good stuff. Hey, be glad I liked it.
I know.
If I didn't like it, that wouldn't have been a very good sale for Tupperware.
Actually, I've never cooked anything you didn't like, have I?
No, that's true. She is a good cook. I'm gonna give her that. Terry Frick, how you doing?
Hi, Terry.
And and anytime you want to come back, Natalie, especially if you're going to do burgers next time, then Andrew would eat with us. I feel bad eating in front of Andrew.
I don't. That's a choice he makes.
That is true. And he is a grown man. So I've been telling people about that.
All right.
So Friday, are we fishing?
Okay.
Cool. So are you hanging out still, or are you out of here?
I'm gonna have to go.
What time is it? What time
It's
is it?
9:32.
9:32. Well, we'll bring Rick back on. Everybody, hold on. Wait a minute. We need to give Natalie a hand for cooking for us.
Thumbs up all the way across.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for joining us.
Real
today.
quick, before you leave, tell everybody real quick where they can find you on Tupperware on Facebook. Tell them real quick.
Natalieville at Tupperware.com. And Mackin posted the link. I'll post it again. And come party with me online.
And
It's wonderful.
If you can't find her, we are friends on Facebook.
We
So
are
you-
still
you-
friends, Charlie, even after today.
What's that mean?
So if you can't find Natalie, contact Charlie. He will connect you with Natalie.
Yeah.
So
I'm just picking on you, Charlie. I'm sorry.
Sad now.
After I
Sad.
made you 2 burritos, it'll
That
be
was
okay.
good.
Do
Those
you need
were
another
good.
burrito to feel better?
No, you're out. You're done.
Oh,
You don't
am I
have any
done?
left.
Okay.
You don't have any left. Don't be teasing me. Don't be teasing me. She teased you
Y'all have
like
a
that?
good day. Be
All
sure
right.
to
for
party with
coming.
me.
All right. Thanks a lot,
Natalie.
Natalie, for cooking for us. And like I said, anytime you want to come back, feel free. Feel free. Now we have the Rickster coming back over here in just a second after Natalie
Like the
gets her
Jaws
stuff
theme.
out of there to close out the show. Doo-doo. Hey, is your mom coming to get you, or do I
She
need
is
to take?
indeed.
Okay, cool. Because if not,
is
that's
your
when
mom coming?
Yes, Mom's picking me up from school. today.
Mommy's picking her up. I give her right. Well, and I got to go to Miami Trace afterwards, so that's the only reason we're.
This is is like school. I learn something every
We're
time. I come
having
here.
this little conversation
well, you
at the
can't run
moment.
off too fast. You got to stay for like 5 minutes so I can show you your
Oh, I want
basic
to.
workout
Yeah.
moves.
No, I
for
want
your,
basic workout
for
moves. You're not going to
your
make me get
low
down on the
impact-
floor. are
No,
you?
I picked all standing moves
Thank
for week
God.
1.
Oh, this is going to change.
Yes,
weekly.
every week it's going to change.
Well, of course, you got to shake it up there, right? Jeremy Sloan's
You
on.
have to keep changing your
I
workout
got-
routine, or your body will get used to
yeah,
it, and
I
it
got
won't
lots
be as
to shake up.
effective.
Teresa Moore Shoemaker is watching, and Teresa is the one who makes the wonderful baked steak sandwiches at the VFW.
Oh, right on.
And she'll have food also at their car show this coming Sunday, but Wednesday nights, VFW, 5
guys.
to 8.
Bye, guys.
See ya,
Bye.
Andrew. Glad you had a chance to see me today.
I also heard you had a bad knee, so I made sure the moves are going to be okay on your
Who
knee.
told you I had a bad knee?
This one. I don't know if that's true or not.
You see his legs? You see his legs? Look at his legs. Look at his legs. Charlie, show her your legs.
No. I don't want to show her my legs.
So, but next week's moves will be slightly more difficult than this week's moves.
That's okay.
Every week they will get progressively
get-
more difficult.
I want to get where I can
This
be.
week's are very easy.
That's what I need. I need easy.
They're
You might.
good.
You
How,
might
how
want
are you
to put
going to
me
do
on-
anything if you
They're
eat?
very low impact.
You might want to put me on 2-week deals.
Okay.
Just
Well,
saying.
every 2 weeks?
I only gave you 4 moves this week.
Okay.
4 moves.
4 moves.
That's fine. Any weights yet?
They can be with or without weights.
like this.
If you
Okay.
find them to be too easy, you can add weights.
Okay. Sounds good.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's one move right there. Actually, we do.
That is not one of the
We
moves.
do hand exercises every day with a percussionist. Here, you want to see one? They're fun. Put your hands together. Take your middle or your first finger. Go back and forth. Mm-hmm. The percussionist then take the middle finger. And then the ring
Well,
finger.
that is not one of the moves.
It's a little harder.
Yeah.
It gets harder as you go.
And then we go to the first 2 fingers.
Okay, that's
And then the next 2.
none of those things are
Was
any of the
percussion
moves.
your thing?
Yeah.
In
You got small.
your mother played the French horn, didn't she?
She played the French
Yeah.
horn,
I played the
piano,
community band
flute.
with her.
And I play mainly percussion, but I can play trumpet or baritone if I need to.
Yeah.
Could fake trombone.
But you like the drums the best.
The drums
Oh,
was her thing.
percussionist is my thing. Yeah, I like playing the drums, definitely.
The
Let's
saxophone's
see.
what I like the best, I think.
So what else we have topic-wise here? The Reds won. The Reds won.
3-2.
Go Reds.
3-2.
And we don't care.
Nope.
No.
Corona cancellations. Do we have any more Corona cancellations?
Everything's canceled.
I'm afraid they're
The
going to
radio,
shut us
well,
back
you
down
wouldn't know
again.
about that, but
I don't think.
about that,
I don't know. I mean,
The
it
radio
I think
depends.
they're going to try, but I don't know
I
how
think that,
people are going to react to that.
Well, people are getting, they're finally getting to the end of the rope.
The
on this,
natives
so.
are getting restless.
In fact, they said Cleveland area schools are ignoring the governor's orders and they're going back to school
As
full time.
they should.
And of course, there's more and more lawsuits that are being filed against the health department and the governor.
Oh,
and,
yeah. Yeah.
I got to turn the AC off.
Well, that's a good.
The
idea.
Supreme Court is going to be
All for,
inundated
The icicles are forming.
for the next years to come.
Let's see. Jeremy Sloan is on here, which Rick already said. Hey,
Yeah.
Jeremy, how you doing?
He's our announcer when it comes to big time wrestling, right?
Yeah, he helps with that. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. We don't do anymore. We
No,
need
well,
we need to start doing some stuff.
Well, there isn't
there's
any
nothing
wrestling
going on. Well, although Charlie, I forgot we wanted to talk to you. We would like to do still this year a car show / cornhole tournament, and do it out in the parking lot out here,
We can
and
do that.
have all kinds of people coming in, and we can bring in food trucks and things like that.
I need a place to have my. Oh man, I tell you what, my memory's just going, guys. My spooktacular show. So this might be the place to have the spooktacular show.
There you go. Okay, well, I'm sure we can accommodate you. We've got all that space out there.
We got our guest host coming in, Maisie. Come on, Maisie. Where are you? Yeah.
Her name's Paisley.
Paisley. Well, I always say Maisley. Come here,
Because
Maisley.
it's Paisley like
Because
a
you're
print.
old, Charlie.
Come here, Paisley.
Paisley.
Come here, Paisley.
Paisley.
Come here, Paisley.
Hi.
Everybody see Paisley here. Come here.
She's our studio dog.
Come here.
Studio dog P.
Come here.
Can you stick your head up?
Yeah, I guess
Hop up here.
you can see her.
Yeah, you see her
Such a
nose. There
pretty
she
dog.
is right there. She is. She's
Yes.
soft, too.
Yes.
She gets brushed every day.
Yeah,
good
We have a brushing
mommy takes
regimen.
care of her.
You a good doggy. Yeah, Paisley is on the set here with us. And
Rescue
I am
dog.
petting her.
They make the best ones.
So, all right, let's see. Bill Barr's testimony. Did anybody watch Bill Barr's testimony last
He
week?
couldn't get a word in.
I
you
can't.
know,
I need
he
my
was there
time
to-
back.
He was there.
I need my time back.
Yeah, okay.
I need my time.
That's exactly what they said.
I need my time back.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the
He
investigative
c-
committee?
well, he couldn't get a word in
They wouldn't
edgewise.
let him answer. They'd ask him yes or no.
Yeah.
I need my time back. I need my time
Yeah,
back.
I
I need
want
my
to
time
answer
back.
any
That's the
question.
trick of a good lawyer, though. You want that to say yes or no and go on with the next question.
You know
they don't
what?
want him to explain it
You
so
know,
everybody
you
can
know what I would have said? I would have just said, "See ya. I don't have to be here. See ya."
Yeah, he's already testified several times.
I would have just said, I would have made one statement. If you're not going to let me answer, you guys don't. I'm not going to sit here and listen.
Well, Jim Jordan.
I'm not going to sit here and
Jim
let
Jordan
you listen
now.
to
He
your
was helpful.
campaign speech.
He
all
was.
day.
He was. He handed Fauci's ass butt to him, and he did right on a silver platter. He sure did.
It has been a day.
We are in.
That was great.
We are in the window of renewing our license, and these women are driving me
Lord,
crazy.
I apologize.
Oh, look at this. Look. Are you Vanilla Ice? Ice, baby.
Do what the people do. Turn it upside down like this or something like that. Isn't that the style? Turn it upside down.
Upside
See,
down.
the bad part about this
Ain't
is
no
we
laws when
stream
you're
to the
drinking
internet, which has
fast.
no regulations, but we also have an FCC license, which I'd like to keep.
You need to talk to the ladies about that.
I know.
I've been straight
Potty
up
mouths.
today. Nally Rhodes is watching. Ray Maddock is watching. Jared Friend need to have a bike show. Bikes are
Yes.
always invited to my car show.
Bike
Bikes
show.
are
but it
welcome.
should
Well,
be
of
like
course, and
bike
that's what we
show.
were going
You
to
know,
say.
like try to make a
Bikes,
bike-
cars.
Bikes are definitely invited every
Cornhole.
Wednesday at the VFW.
Bikes are welcome to cornhole.
Yeah, bikes are always. Your dog's getting in the trash.
Yeah.
over there.
Paisley,
Get out of the trash.
what are you doing?
Food. I smell food.
Oh, she looks like a wolf.
Dalton
She does look like a
Davey,
wolf.
Dalton
I love it.
Davey,
She
how you
has some
doing?
wolf in her.
Oh,
It's like me.
undoubtedly.
I got some wolf in me.
Jim Jordan for Secretary of State. He is my kind of politician. Yes, he is.
Money she's got.
You're welcome, Nally. She said, "Thank you for inviting me. If you want to win free Tupperware, have a Nallyville party."
Right.
And that does have to be with Tupperware. That won't be with the Avon or with the pure romance.
And just to be clear, that is not funded at all by WZAA
No.
106.9 LPFM.
That's just for
because
information.
we do not
Do
fund
that stuff.
things.
We don't what?
This is for educational purposes.
Well, no, we can
Right.
have sponsors, and we can. I mean, on WZAA, we're a nonprofit, but we can have sponsorships, and you can send us money. I mean, there's no problem with
Send
that.
us money.
Yeah, well, send the station money because it
Yeah.
is a tax
Yeah,
write-off.
I mean,
You can
not us
deduct it.
directly. We don't actually get the money. The station.
Well, we can.
We could definitely do.
Yeah,
the
we could do
spook-
like the Clinton Foundation.
We'll do the spooktacular
people?
show out here.
Well,
No, we're not going to murder people.
but we could have
We're
big
not
fat
gonna lose our
salaries.
license.
We could have big fat salaries.
By the way,
Right now, we have no salary.
guys saw my
If
salary
that makes
today.
you feel bad for us.
Yeah, his salary.
And you want to send
and that's
us
better than
money for
McDonald's, Charlie.
salaries.
Yeah,
you saw my salary
Pepper-
today. I got to eat.
yeah.
I got to eat.
You don't work, you don't
And
eat.
Kim got to eat.
I got to eat.
Rick,
too.
you should have ate some of that. Why didn't you eat any of that?
I don't usually eat breakfast. I wait until lunchtime.
I'm
Eat
not a big
fast.
breakfast eater.
I'm not really a
Fasting.
big big breakfast guy.
It was good.
I don't eat gluten.
All right.
Is that gluten?
I never heard of her.
Potatoes.
Okay. So we're not going to get stimulus because Democrats are going to hold that
We
voting
we
up.
will
Flour
get
tortillas.
stimulus.
You haven't even got your first one yet.
Well, no, we haven't.
Who did you say? We ain't got to get stimulus. We ain't got no
I-
first
So
stimulus.
I would imagine.
What stimulus?
I am the only one on this panel that got
I would
the first
imagine-
I ain't got no
stimulus.
stimuli.
I would imagine that what?
She said that. That wasn't me.
I would.
That was her.
This is our children's hour. Come on. The
Wow.
the
Wait a minute, Sydney.
From the
One.
government. From
Right.
the government.
Goose egg.
yeah no we have
From
not
the
gotten
government.
we have not gotten our stimulus payment
From the
from the
IRS.
yeah, but so I would
My
imagine if we
husband
don't
pleases me.
if we don't get
That sounded wrong.
if we don't get the first one, we're probably not going to get the
Just
second
ignore
one.
me.
Yeah. What have you been drinking?
Impossible.
What's in your rock star this morning? Yeah.
Jeez.
Spanish fly.
I guess. Saltpeter. That's what she needs.
What did he say?
I
Saltpeter.
don't know.
No, you didn't say that. Nancy Rowland. How you doing, Nancy? Okay, so you guys are killing me here.
Yes.
So we're gonna have a car show here, right? In,
Car show
October.
/ motorcycle
Cornhole.
show / cornhole.
Actually,
food
let's
trucks.
not even make it a show. Let's make it a free car show. Let's make it where it doesn't cost them any money to come out.
So it's a cruise in.
We'll do like a 50-50 and maybe have some raffles, make some money that way.
Right, yeah.
And we may have it a car show. We'll just make it a free car show. And we'll give, I've got a lot of like funny Halloween stuff we could give away like for a top 10.
Yeah,
Or a top 20.
Is this going
Probably
to
in the
be
top
a
20.
costumed event?
We could have
Could be.
costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be cool.
That would be fun. I've got a date already set aside for the Spooktacular. I will have to look at my calendar over there,
Okay.
and we'll see if that date works with you guys. Obviously, it's not till like October.
And it would be a weekend.
Yeah, I think it's a Saturday.
And Saturday would be good.
I think it's and we can make it any time.
And of course,
put
we can
times.
stream a lot of the stuff that we're going to be doing. The
That would be
tournament.
fun.
That'll be
That
our
would be
first
fun.
sports for a while.
Robin Strieber Zitney said, "Still hope for you. I just got my stimulus last week."
Oh, did you? Okay. Well,
When
maybe-
did you go to her house?
Oh my gosh. Well, now we
Hey.
may, and I'll say this: we
Just
may,
kidding, Robin.
we may have gotten a check or a plastic card or whatever, but we won't know because we
Our mail is being held at the post office
for 30 days
Why?
because we've moved.
and we didn't.
And you can't just go and I don't think you can go and pick it up.
Yeah, you can.
No, we have our mail on hold until like the 17th or something.
Yeah. So we'll go on the 17th and whatever's there, we'll pick up.
You should be able to pick your own mail up.
I don't think they let you
No,
do that.
not until it's done being on hold. Otherwise, they won't hold it anymore. We
Todd?
didn't have our mail we didn't change our address yet.
I think
Yeah.
you can still.
Although
pick it
we're
up.
going there right after the show, and we're going to tell
To
the
the
local post
Jeffersonville
office,
post
right,
office.
so that they know our new address.
Todd Blocker says, "Sounds like someone needs to book a trifecta." I think so too. Trifecta party through Natalie. Okay, and before y'all start going to the gutter, Kim, she's already heading there. It's Tupperware, Avon, and Pure Romance. There you go.
Kim's face is red.
Kim's about ready to burst over here. She acted like she had a bunch of baked beans or something. She's about ready to blow over here. Gaseous eruption.
Maybe she's born with
There it
it.
goes.
Maybe it's maple
Maybe it's
beans.
Maybelline.
Maple
Okay,
beans.
I love it.
so Red's the bars, Epstein's list.
That's great.
Yeah, Bill Barr's testimony is a joke. I would never even, if I was Bill Barr, I'd just say, you know what? I don't need this. I got work to do. I got a lot of you I got on list. I need to go.
There's a lot of them that shouldn't. But changing the subject here briefly, Charlie, your cruise-ins. What do we got coming up?
Oh, well, tonight we're at Chubby's Pizza. And
That's the big one, right?
Yep,
Usually
yep,
have more
5 to
cars
8.
there than
If the
anywhere.
weather's good, they'll have 100 cars there. Tomorrow night we'll be at the VFW, which first night we had 17, second night we had 12, but that's more than they've been having, so I was pleased with that. We need to get Kim and her biker buddies back over there again because they do have good baked steak sandwiches.
Yes, they did.
They do. So that's
We'll probably
tomorrow.
go. You can go home.
5 to 8 tomorrow for that one. And Generations this week also, which they have gluten-free pizza, by the way, I think. And that's Thursday, 5 to 8. Friday, we're down at Classics Diner for fish. Oh,
That's
you can eat
Hillsboro,
fish.
right?
Yep, and it's cruise in 5 to 8.
Right.
And then Saturday, we got an extra cruise in this week at Chubberino's Pizza. It's for a birthday party for a gentleman. 3 to 7 for that one. And then Sunday, the VFW car show in Wilmington, Ohio. A car and bike show. I always say car show, but when I say car show, that means
Bikes are welcome.
anything on wheels. At the Spina Park car show, we had 2 bicycles show up. So yeah, anything
Bicycles?
on wheels, bicycles.
Okay.
Yes,
What about one of those little things like they drive around at Walmart?
we'd take it if it's on wheels.
Shopping cart?
You want to pay us $10 to enter your shopping cart?
Yeah,
I've
shopping
had
cart would
people-
probably
You
walk
could
away
deck
with a
them things
trophy.
out, though.
I've
Those
had-
little
I've
scooter
had-
I was gonna say,
rascals.
trick it out, yo.
Yeah.
I've had people bring golf carts before. I've had people bring bicycles. I've had people bring lawnmowers that are all souped up because a lot of people do a lot of neat things with lawnmowers.
And a lot of
believe it or
people,
not.
lawnmowers is all they can ride.
You know,
So-
that's a big thing.
Anything on
There's
wheels.
that.
There's that. Have you seen all the people? in
If you
Savannah
drink
riding
too
around
many
lawnmowers all the time?
claws,
I'm
you
paying
know,
attention.
and you think there ain't no laws, then you drive a lawnmower.
Jared said you could come dressed as bikers to the
costume.
spooktacular. Yeah.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be novel.
I don't think
Wouldn't
that's
it?
dressing up. Though. And Jared,
Well, for some people, that's dressing
That's-
up
it's,
because they.
I haven't
aren't
been bothering
bikers.
Jared because I know Jared's a very busy man, but I do. We do need to sit and talk sometime.
So
'Cause,
how's your bike coming along,
Well,
Charlie?
it's not, and that's the problem. Is I've talked to a gentleman about
He
it.
can't message you on Facebook, and he don't know why.
I can't
just so you-
message him
that's
either.
what
I
he
don't
said.
know why.
Are you friends?
Yes.
Oh.
It's weird.
Yeah,
Are you
But
blocked?
he's been trying to do that. I want to let
No,
you know
he's
that.
not blocked at all. No, yeah, he's the same way. It's like I have to call.
Yeah, Tim. Yeah.
And I don't know why it's
That's
like
a
that.
novel idea. Actually, pick the phone
Well,
up.
I don't even have
I'm
your
a
phone
texter.
number. I need your phone number.
Well, yeah.
But anyhow, no, my bike deal, the guy, first of all, the guy I told about, and he come very highly recommended from some friends of mine, and he did get the bike running. He got the bike running in less than 5 minutes, but he just said, that's way too big a bike for me, so I shouldn't start on that one. So I may end
But
up.
you got him okay with that since you're going to put the 3 wheels
Well,
on it,
but
right?
I may just go ahead and sell this one and find a small. There's 2 other bikes I've located.
Why don't you get a scooter?
Well, I tell you what, these are a little smaller bikes. They're Suzuki's. One's a Suzuki, one's a Honda, and they're not much more than the one. Well, they're actually quite a bit more because I didn't pay much for the one I got, but I could afford one. One's out in Virginia, and the other one is up in Delaware, Ohio. And but
Sydney was getting all excited. She thought you were going to Delaware where she was born.
But anyhow, those bikes would probably be better for me. They're smaller, and plus they're already 3 wheels.
They're already 3 wheels.
They're already 3 wheels. But the guy that got mine running, he may mention the fact he might want to buy mine.
Oh,
But
okay.
I
So are you sure he really wants you to get rid of it because it's too big, or he just wants your bike?
see that's the thing. That's the
Me and her thought of that at the same
That's-
time.
And you guys aren't the only ones.
Is this
to
guy a
see.
Democrat?
No, he's a good guy. Like I said, he come very highly recommended, and
When I start to like you,
and I trust the guy, I think, but I don't really know him that well. But yeah, you guys said the same thing 2 of my other friends have said too, because he does know how much I gave for it. But he
boy.
also said he would give me a fair price.
Seems a
So what is
little
fair, Charlie?
suspicious.
Blue Book.
Huh?
Blue Book?
I'd say Blue Book.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think he'll give me double what I got in
Oh,
That's-
you
it,
need
if not a little
quadruple.
more.
You need
Oh, well, I don't
quadruple
think I
what
could get.
Yeah, 4 times what you paid, absolutely.
I don't think so.
I
Not
do.
for that one.
Well,
But
do.
close.
I
maybe.
charge him way more than you
Close.
paid for it,
Close.
knowing he
Maybe 3
shyster.
times.
All right.
Maybe
I'd go
3
with that.
times.
3,000?
No,
3,000.
3 times
Oh,
what I paid
but said
for it.
3,000.
So, but we'll see. We'll see. And I've got to talk to another friend of mine, the guy that went and got this bike. He said he'd be willing to take this bike anywhere, but I'm going to call him and say, hey, old buddy, old pal, if I would buy this bike in Virginia, you want to make a day road trip? Because it's about 5 hours out, and it'd be about 5 hours back. So,
I know someone
Yeah.
that does long distance driving
So-
too that might be interested.
Yeah.
Jared.
Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, but we'd have to have, this guy has.
You mean
this guy has
he does long distance driving? He's a
this guy
trucker.
has the,
Is that what you're
Truck
saying?
trailer?
the truck and
Okay.
trailer.
My
yeah.
truck's still getting worked on.
Hey, this guy has a truck and trailer, and he's got a motorcycle trailer. You actually pull the front wheel up in it.
Yep.
And it's pretty cool.
That
It's
is-
pretty cool.
That's good.
But I don't know if he's willing to do that yet. So I've got to talk. But yeah, I'm just kind of like, what's that word in limbo? You know?
are. You got a lot of
I'm
different
in
directions you
limbo.
could go.
And
Probably one already put together you could hop on and go.
so it would help
have
if
you
we do
replaced
get
the
the other
tires?
stimulus.
Have you replaced the tires yet?
I haven't done anything to it. This guy's come over and looked at it for 5 minutes and got it started.
Okay.
So it'll
So
run.
it does run.
It will run, yeah, it will run. But he said, and he's telling me, to get it running with 3-wheel kit and everything, I'm gonna have probably 4,500 in it. Which I don't know that I'll have that much in it, but that's what he says.
You pay labor on it.
So-
you might.
So, and these other 2 bikes, one is like 4,750, the other one's only 3,200.
And they're already trikes, though, right?
And they're already trikes. See where
Yeah.
see my dilemma.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure which way I'm going to go
If
yet.
you could get your money back or make more money out of the one you had,
Well,
but
I'll
have to
make
modify it.
I'll make money
That'd be
on
the
that.
best, and you just
Plus,
hop on
this
and go.
guy also said he didn't think the trike kit I want
It's gonna work on it?
would fit on that bike. But the people that sell the trike kits, of course, say yeah, it'll work on any bike. So I'm in a mush of confusion.
Conundrum.
Yeah,
conundrum,
I really
yeah.
am. And the nice thing is, I mean, I'm not in any hurry, but I would like to get. I was kind of,
Well, don't you wanna
I was kind
at
of
least-
hoping to be driving by October. That was kind of my goal.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So when's the best time to drive? During the summer, isn't it?
Yeah, but
October
I mean,
you start
you
getting
obviously
snow.
cannot drive a motorcycle in the middle of winter.
right. So
You
I'll-
could.
And
That
not
would be kinda
here. I mean,
dangerous.
maybe if you lived in Florida,
In
but
Oklahoma,
not
we
here.
did. We did it in some nice
Well,
days
but
out
Oklahoma
there.
gets snow occasionally too.
Occasionally, but a dusting.
October,
Or
is
you'll
when
get
I was kinda
ice.
looking
That's
for,
worse.
Yeah,
so-
ice is the big thing. The wind
Yeah.
and ice. Yeah, that's their biggest thing out there. They got some serious storms that come across.
Not too
Oklahoma.
small at all. Think about you and your wife both on a small bike. Not good. I realize that these
That's probably
bikes.
true.
Well, and that's why you need to look. I need to show you. Well, I showed you the one picture, but then there's another one I don't think I showed you, and that's the one that's in Delaware, Ohio, Jared. So you'll have to look at it. It's a Honda Shadow, I think. Yeah, it's not as big, but it might be a good one to start on. No, if they got three wheels, I don't think it makes much of a difference.
I also will agree with that.
Yeah, if it's got three wheels,
As long as
I think
you don't
I
have
could.
that throttle wide open, you're all right.
What are you laughing at?
Yeah.
I didn't say trifecta. I said three wheels. Everybody laughs when I say trifecta. You guys are
Do
gonna have
you not know?
it's a horse racing
Do we not
term.
know what?
It's a horse racing term.
Yes, it
so
is.
where are we at? 55.
We got
Only
5
got
minutes.
5 minutes left. So we've been kind of meandering here about the bike. So anything exciting else happening this week? Anything we have to look forward to that we'll be talking about next Tuesday?
Well, there's a lot of things that may happen between now and next Tuesday that we'll be able to talk about next
DeWine.
Tuesday, but we may not know. Yeah.
DeWine.
I
Why
mean,
we
there's a
should
lot
get
of
him out
things.
there.
Football season, right?
There won't be any football.
Football. You don't think there'll be any football?
I don't think that baseball's going to finish.
I don't think it's a great without the fans. The fans make it.
What about high school football?
You know.
They're not going to be high school football.
So, you know,
I mean, well, we'll know today because today is supposedly when they're having this meeting,
so that means they won't announce
and
it
There's a
till
vote
tomorrow.
going on today,
they
too,
will
right?
ultimately. But
There's
I mean,
a
all.
vote going on
Oh, I
today.
don't know.
I think the plan all along was to get everybody's hopes up and then crash their hopes.
Yeah.
And hopefully maybe make them that much
Why would you
angrier.
do that?
You're right.
Well, they're trying to
They
blame
keep the
Donald
natives
Trump.
Restless.
They want to blame Donald
The
Trump
natives
for
are
all this.
getting restless. They take away our. See, back in the day in Rome, that's why they had the gladiator games and all that. You see, because the people were being taxed and taken, and so to numb their senses and dull their minds, ply them with wine and have the games, and that's where that all.
Yeah, but we're not
begins.
getting the games.
And we
That's
don't
the
get
That's
any
thing.
what I'm
wine.
trying to
We're not
say.
even getting
so
wine.
that entertainment is gone.
You can go buy wine at the store if you want.
That's gone. So what else are people going to do to start entertaining themselves? I hate to say it, but that's the way of it. Without being dumbed
We're
down.
not going to even go that route. We've already
People
been
drunk
dinged
all
twice.
the time. You seen her in her yard?
Oh!
Shots fired.
Shot! Sydney.
Take 'em.
Sydney, 2. Rick, 0. Kim, 0.
I'll take it.
Jeez. Hey, I'm keeping score for you, so leave me
So-
out.
so,
leave me
as a-
out of your fray.
What's a
here.
preview to next Tuesday? What are we doing next Tuesday on the
Well,
on
ne-
the
next
morning show?
Tuesday,
We
we
don't even
may
know.
have Sister Death come in. Since it is a Corona time, it makes sense. We might
Now,
as well
now
have
Sister Death, is she from like one of the haunts?
Yeah, she's from the haunt out in Wilmington.
Maybe by then I'll be able
Yep.
to see. I'm supposed to see the neuro-ophthalmologist on Monday.
Yeah. She won't
So that's
see
your
him
brain
because she
eye
only
doctor?
Yeah.
right.
Do you like how I put that together? Your brain,
Brain
eye
eye
doctor.
doctor.
Yep.
So what are they going to say?
I
can't
don't
see.
know. I guess they're gonna figure out, hopefully, why I can't see out of one eye. Well, I guess why my brain is not
Well,
showing my
yeah.
vision out of
It's
my
all
left
in her
eye,
head.
and why it's double vision out of my right eye.
You're
Todd
not saying she's a
Blocker's
head
wanting the
case, are
beaver.
you?
the beaver?
Todd Blocker's wanting the beaver.
Oh, hang on.
What?
Just letting you
my
know.
God, Jesus
Todd Blocker is wanting a beaver. Kayla
it's-
Marie Barnhart, how you doing? Lynn Lawhon, Leesburg Festival is Saturday. I thought they canceled that. I think it's just the prom. I think the festival is canceled. Lynn.
Prom.
They're having like
These
a
children
Leesburg.
didn't graduate
They're
yet?
having a Leesburg prom. Yeah, they've already graduated, but I think it's like a town prom. But Lynn, I think the Leesburg Festival is
Like
canceled.
grown
Fest-
people gonna go to a prom?
Yeah, I think so.
Ew.
See, you
There's-
thought, you
Festival
thought
of,
our beaver was
leaves
not
still on, or
here.
is it
There's the
gone?
beaver
There's the
right
beaver
there.
right there.
There's the beaver. He's still here. And the dog's like, ooh, chew toy, chew toy.
Paisley, please eat that.
Beaver's got a tail.
Paisley don't even want it.
Tail.
Is that a stuffed beaver?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than stuffed beaver. They're very soft.
Nothing better than a stuffed
They're
beaver.
they're very soft.
Not even me. I'm not even better than a stuffed beaver.
Now-
Did you
now-
just hear what he said? There's nothing better than a stuffed
Charlie,
beaver.
who
He tends to put his foot in it a lot, doesn't he?
who brought the beaver?
That was Mark Klingler's
Yeah,
beaver.
Mark. Yeah.
Mark Klingler's beaver is better than me.
Rick, are you massaging that beaver?
Look at the
You
cute
are
little ears.
indeed.
He's massaging Mark Klingler's beaver.
This is a true statement, folks.
Yes,
If you
yes.
only imagine what the folks on the radio
It's 10
can't
o'clock,
see
folks.
what's-
Imagine that.
73.
On that note,
We're gonna
Rick,
leave
0.
with the beaver.
All right.
Kim,
Well,
1.
you've been listening to
Charlie,
WZAA
0.
106.9 LPFM in
Everybody
Jeffersonville,
have a
Ohio.
wonderful
Have a great
day.
This is the Morning Zoo.
Yeah, we
Have a
may not
great
be on the
day.
air next week because these guys.
Yeah.
So enjoy your week, and here are the oldies.
we're like the bad pennies.
How come you point at Rick when we say here are the oldies? That's what I want.